Hello, 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 everybody. How's it going? Happy Thursday. Hi, TS. Hi, Euro. It's really good to see you both. I hope your day has been going well. I guess it's Friday for TS, so TGIF, my guy. The perks of being on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean. It's already Friday for you. Still Thursday here, but very happy to be here. We're going to play some more Hades 2 tonight, of course. We streamed Hades 2 on Tuesday, which was our first Hades 2 stream in literally almost a month, which was crazy. But I didn't have as much rust built up as I feared that I might, because we beat both bosses on Tuesday's stream. We beat Typhon up on the top of the mountain, and we beat old Grandpa Kronos down at the very underworld, the base of the underworld. So yeah, clearly I wasn't as rusty as I thought, because we were 2 for 2 on boss fights on Tuesday, and things are really starting to shape up now in terms of a concrete plan on how we defeat these threats for good. Because obviously the key mechanic in Hades is that beating the boss one time is not enough. You need to beat them multiple times. And the issue here is Mel is trying to figure out how we make these guys stay dead. And it seems like we have the phantoms of a plan assembling now. With the help of our brother Zagreus in the past, we think we're going to get Hades' weapon, his big spear, and somehow use some sort of incantation or enchantment with that to kill some of these guys for good. So we're getting very close to the ending here now, I think. It's sort of clear what we need to do. We just need to defeat both bosses a couple more times. So that's what we're going to be working on tonight, doing some overworld runs and some underworld runs, and just continue working our way towards the grand finale. So should be lots of fun. Hey, Beast, how are you this evening? Today's going to be chill, but Saturday I have plans for a pizza and sauna night with your brother. Oh, I love that for you guys. That's so awesome. Sounds like a lot of fun. What do I have planned this weekend? Well, the biggest plan this weekend, of course, is my favorite football team, the New England Patriots. We are back in the playoffs. I am so excited. We haven't been in the playoffs in years. So that's my big weekend plan. Sunday night football. Right here, I already told Lana we're ordering pizza. It's a full event. I'm very, very excited. So that's what I'm going to be doing on Sunday. Tomorrow night, I've also got plans. My weekend is sort of bookended by plans at the very beginning and at the very end. Tomorrow night's going to be a lot of fun as well, because we are going to another Pokemon drag show. I told you guys about this. I went to a Pokemon drag show last year, and it was absolutely hilarious and stupid and dumb in the best of ways. So very much looking forward to that tomorrow, to go to another Pokemon drag show, and then I'm sure we'll do some other stuff over the weekend. We've got to take down our Christmas stuff. I always wait till a little bit deeper into January before I take down my Christmas stuff. So we're going to do that this weekend, which is going to be sad. I love having the Christmas tree up. It's so cozy. We just turn off all the other lights and just have the light of the Christmas tree. And this is the sad part of winter, when all the colorful, cozy lights get taken down and you just get shoehorned into eternal darkness. But anyway, not to be doom and gloom about it or anything, right? Very sad that Christmas is over, but anyway, that's got to be done, so we'll work through it. Hey, Lace, it's good to see you. How are you doing? How was the rest of Yakuza after? I had to leave before the end of the crazy highway fight, but I hope you were successful in that. Everybody, you should go check out Lacefront. Can we get a shout out for Lacefront? I was hanging out in her stream earlier today. She's currently playing Yakuza 0, which is a fantastic game. So you should go check her out. She's cool. She's great. Beast is pizza with cheese. Yeah, I'm all grown up now. I eat pizza with cheese. I know. Who am I? So different from the girl who once did this. But maybe not so different after all. Let's see. I agree with that. I love the lights on my tree. My heart hurts when I took down the tree. Yeah, it sucks. Like, I wish there was some sort of replacement. You know, winters in the northern hemisphere are so cold and dark, and having that sort of beacon of warmth that is the Christmas tree is so nice. I feel like we need to get some other sort of lights up in our living room that don't necessarily replace the Christmas tree, but at least make things a little bit more bright and sparkly in these dark times. I'll have to look into to some light replacements once we take down the tree. Take down the tree, but keep the lights. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Our tree, it's an artificial tree, so the lights are actually like made into the tree, if that makes sense. They're not detachable. So unfortunately, I can't just take the lights off and keep them in the living room. But what I should do is get some string lights and try to brighten the place up a little bit. Honestly, that's a good idea. I should look into that for sure. I just Googled who was in the playoffs and realized I don't care about any of these teams. You care about me, so you care about the New England Patriots. Okay? I'm so excited, actually. The NFL playoffs this year are going to be great because there's been such a shakeup in the power dynamic. The Chiefs didn't even make the playoffs this year. We've got some new teams in that haven't made the playoffs in a long time. The Broncos are in, the Patriots are in, the Seahawks are in. It's nice to get some fresh blood in the playoffs. And I mean, I say that because my team's in the playoffs and they're the fresh blood, but I'm very, 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 very excited for this weekend. No matter if we win or lose, I'm just so happy that we made it here. We're making steps in the right direction, and it's going to be a fun night. Sunday night, New England Patriots. Everyone's going to be rooting for them, right? Yes? Uh-huh. Yep. Yes. I see those salty emojis. Yes, you will, Euro. Hey, Bronny, how are you? Happy Thursday or happy Friday for you. Hello, Kev. Good to see you. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for stopping in. We're going to be playing some more Hades 2 tonight. As I was just saying, we are getting closer to the end of Hades 2. We've got 48 hours into the game now. 2 full days we've spent with Mel and Co. And honestly, wouldn't trade a second of it. It's been so much fun. Another thing I wanted to show you guys, I posted this in the Discord. I gotta go this way. I rebuilt the Lego Deku Tree. So, you guys might remember, I got the Lego Deku Tree for Christmas last year, and the cool thing about the Deku Tree is that it's a 2-in-1 Lego set. So, it was previously built as the Deku Tree from Ocarina of Time. The Lego Tree, yes, that's what it is now. But in honor of me completing Breath of the Wild 100% last month, me and Alana actually rebuilt the Deku Tree, so we got to basically build the set again, which is fun, because, you know, building Legos is the best part. So you can see it back here now. We've got the Breath of the Wild version of the Deku Tree. He's got the nice pink leaves and everything, and he joins our tall neck, and then you can't... Ugh, there we go. I've also got the Lego Game Boy, so we've got the triple Legos back there now in the station, which I think is pretty cool. Tiff and her never-ending obsession with Koroks. So for the Deku Tree, you actually make a couple of little Koroks and put them around the tree, and every one I made, it was so exhilarating. I was like, I found another Korok! But yeah, the Koroks have me in their eternal grasp. The Koroks will never let me go, so... Anyway, but that's pretty cool. That's what we did the past couple days. We've been rebuilding that. Luckily, you don't have to like rebuild the entire thing. Obviously, the base of the structure stays the same. It's more you just changing little decorative elements. So we didn't have to fully take it apart. We probably took it like halfway apart and then rebuilt it, which was fun. It took us 2 or 3 nights to do it. You've already lost a week of this year. How are you planning on catching all 1,000 Koroks of Tears of the Kingdom within the year? Stop it right now. That's not happening. Stop making Tears of the Kingdom happen, okay? It's not fetch. It's like the bonsai set then. It's got 2 modes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's called a two-in-one set, which is fun because it was quite expensive, I can't lie. The Deku Tree was not the cheapest of Lego sets, so it's really nice that you get a little bit more bang for your buck and you get to rebuild it 2 times. 1,000 Koroks or Riot? I mean, I'll get a Riot Shield. I still can't believe that we 100% completed Breath of the Wild. That was crazy. I'll take a year off. Who knows? 2027? Tears of the Kingdom? 1,000 Koroks? I don't know. I feel like I need a 1-year cleanse before I even think of Yahaha ever again. Wouldn't that look better if it also said you caught the Tears of the Kingdom Koroks? No, stop. All right, let's play Hades. let's play Hades right now, okay? I've had enough of this. God, Tears of the Kingdom would be an absolute nightmare. It will be an absolute nightmare. I can't do it, okay? I have sanity to maintain. All right? I have little remaining sanity as it is. I can't gamble it on 1,000 Koroks of Tears of the Kingdom. All right, so when we ended stream on Tuesday, we ended immediately after
Closer to the incantations we
a
require.
successful overworld run. So as you can see, Mel says there, we're one step closer to the incantations that we require to finish this thing for good. And the key ingredients for those incantations are these: the Zodiac Sand and the Void Lens. So basically, every time we defeat the Guardian of Tartarus and the Guardian of the Olympus Summit, we'll get one of these. So once we defeat both bosses enough, then we'll be able to brew one of those incantations in the cauldron and hopefully put an end to this for good. So if I remember correctly, we need 4 Void Lands and we need 7 Zodiac Sand. So we're going to need to defeat each boss a couple times more, and then presumably, you know, after we cast the incantation rather, then we'll defeat them one last time. So we've still got a handful of more successful runs that are going to be required to get to the ending of the game. Don't think we're going to beat it tonight or anything, but we are certainly setting up to finally put an end to evil Grandpa and that big scary monster once and for all.
A satisfactory result that time, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Very satisfactory. Did you see the video bit I sent you about the Lions' new offensive coordinator being let go from Miami? The Lions' new offensive coordinator? No, I didn't see the video you sent me. I'll have to check it out afterwards. Are you talking about the Dolphins firing their head coach? Did the Lions hire him already? Because if so, that's record speed. Didn't Mike McDaniel get let go this morning? Oh, the hope is that he comes and becomes the OC. Okay, gotcha. Honestly, that would probably be a really good fit because I think Mike McDaniel is a great play caller. He is very creative with his play calling. Mike McDaniel isn't the problem with Miami. The problem was Tua and some other players, obviously. So if he can get out of Miami and be the OC for the Lions, I think that would actually be a good fit. So hopefully that'll happen for you. But I will check out the video after stream. Hi. Did I do what?
Getting crowded out there. More shades, guy with the horns. I don't like it, Mel. Not one bit.
As we grow in numbers, we grow in strength. What's your concern with that?
Don't like to share. Except this tent. I don't mind sharing it with you. Most of the time.
I'm honored.
I think it's my tent, so technically I'm sharing it with you, but you know, it's fine. Dora would welcome an offering of nectar. Unfortunately, I don't have any, but we'll keep that in mind. First, though, I'm going to brood over my missing family.
Kronos, is this what he wants? His family back? Odd way of showing it.
Yeah, so the last time we defeated Kronos, he started to show some cracks. He started to show that we were definitely getting to him, and he also expressed some interesting emotions about loneliness and, you know, sort of harbored resentment towards his children. And, you know, whether that is fair or not, considering the past history and the circumstances, either way, it's a weird way to go about it by, you know, coming back and fucking up his family the second time around. Revenge is a dish best served cold, I guess, and to Kronos, that dish is timeless, but either way, doesn't change our mission. We must buy some nectar so we can give it to her. Yes, we should be able to buy a bottle down here.
Thank you for waiting.
Oh, it's raining in the Crossroads this evening. Interesting. Thanks for a peaceful evening. Hi, Kirky. How are you? Happy Thursday or happy Friday to you, TGIF. Hope all is well.
This
Welcome
wasn't
back
on the list
to
before.
Hades 2. We did get a new prophecy, Drowned Ambitions. The daughter of the god of the dead shall some evening assist the witch of changing with thwarting a notorious sea monster. Interesting. Remember on Tuesday's stream, we talked to Cersei, and she mentioned that there might be a way to shut up Scylla for good. And apparently there is, because it just became a prophecy. On a night with 10 fear, you gather the pearl from Scylla and then give it to Cersei. Interesting. Also, I guess Eris is here. Our Eris alert system is active and well. Moros also wants nectar. Nectar's in high demand here tonight.
The prophecy of Typhon's return. Was your interpretation that the gods were going to prevail or not? Or was there any detail you recall that we might use to our advantage?
Well, there was lightning, which I took to represent Zeus. The earth seemed to shake, recalling Poseidon, and a red spear reminiscent of your father's, piercing the storm. But even these specifics don't seem to pertain to the matter at hand.
A red spear, huh?
I don't know. The red spear. That's what me and Zagreus talked about in the mirror last time. That red spear might be what we need to put an end to all this for good. We need a weapon that can act as a catalyst to destroy Kronos. So maybe that's telling. I mean, it's also telling that the prophecy included Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, the three sons of Kronos, the three guys who defeated him the first time around. So I think it's all going to come together.
Come on.
Come on, let me just clean up your garbage like usual, Eris.
They're saying you beat Typhon single-handedly last night? One step closer to putting everything back to normal, huh?
I did not beat Typhon single-handedly, but we managed to defeat him, yes. Though I don't think you need to fear a return to normalcy anytime soon.
I know you're trying to reassure me, but I can't help the way I feel. I ought to be enjoying all this while it lasts. The future might be boring as dirt, but right now, things are okay.
Things are not okay.
Yeah, your definition of okay and my definition of okay are a little bit different, Eris. Eris also wants nectar, but she's low down on the priority list. I do have my little shade ducklings tonight following me around, which is always a pleasant surprise.
Our princess.
Hello, Madam Headmistress. How are you? What do you want? You also want nectar. My goodness, get in line.
Hermes indicated you were instrumental in releasing Typhon's grip on Mount Olympus recently. I trust that your embattled relatives contributed their share to that result?
I don't think I'd go so far as to say they contributed their share. Zeus shockingly does come to help in the battle, but I still think I am carrying the majority of the weight.
I may be just a frontline diversion in stopping the monster's attacks, but it worked. Lord Zeus at least was able to remind Typhon about the power of his lightning bolt. The others had their hands full someplace else.
Everyone in this game has abs, and I'm here for it. Oh yeah. Hey B, if you haven't seen much of this game before, or even if you have, then you'll know that this game is basically a walking thirst trap. Doesn't matter who or what you're into, male, female, non-binary, big, tall, small. There's something for everyone. Everyone in this game is ridiculously hot. So there's a lot of fan art of people in this game. There's you know, a lot of fanfic. People have their favorites, their ships. You know, we love pairing Mel up with any number of hotties in this game because yeah, everyone has abs. Everyone is weirdly gorgeous, and it's just another thing I love about this game. Greek thirst traps are some of my favorites.
The gods must be grateful for such an effective frontline diversion. And Kronos must be grateful for the brief reprieve as well. But carry on as you see fit. This was all part of the Titan's plan, and shall likewise factor into ours.
My thoughts exactly.
Yep, it's all gonna work out for us, I think. Disintegration of monstrosity and dissolution of time. We're getting there. Now, we do actually have enough materials to brew some nectar. Sweet nectar alchemy allows us to brew 6 nectar, which will go a long way because clearly everyone wants nectar. So let's try to brew some of this.
Power to create.
It probably won't be
This'll
ready
take a little
tonight.
while.
Yeah, it'll take a little while, but when it's done... Dora, are you trying to haunt me? We should have a lot of nectar, which is good. Speaking of, we can buy some right now as well, which we'll do. We can sell a squid. And,
Recycle, please, Broker.
recycle some of this stuff to get some kudos. Like, at this point in the game, I don't think we need ashes for anything. I'm still not going to sell them all, just in case, and same with Psyche, but I am going to trade in a good chunk of it, because I don't think we need it anymore. I think we've upgraded literally everything, and I would
Return
rather
to the
get
earth.
the kudos. Hey, Rector!
Could have swore I already hit 9 months, but happy 9 months. Still waiting for that Twitch baby child support check.
Thank you so much for the resub, my friend. I appreciate you. 9 months. What are we gonna name our baby? Tallara Fire? Tallara Fire. We don't even need to brainstorm anymore. I know what our baby's name is. It's Tallara Fire. It's got a green mohawk, and it only wears Guy Fieri fire button-up shirts. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, my friend. Enjoy your sub badge, your emotes, all that good stuff. Can we get a shout-out for Rector Fire in the chat? We shouted out Lace earlier, fantastic streamer. We got another fantastic streamer in the chat right now, Rector Fire. Great guy, love hanging out in his streams. You guys should too. Go check him out.
Shouldn't be too long.
Hey, Nem's back. She wasn't here the last time. Nem may be interested in a bottle of ambrosia after more battles together. Okay, good to know. Also, TS, thank you for the shout out there. Tallara Fire sounds like an attack from Ness from Smash Bros. Oh my god, you're so right. You're so right, Beast. That's so funny. Tallara Fire! You know who else could really use a shout out? That Tallara person. She's pretty rad. Oh gosh, I don't think I can shout myself out. I'm too awkward for self-promotion, but there you go. Oh my god, you can actually shout me out with my own bot? That's so funny. There we go. Hades too. Cheers.
Must have got a lot of help knocking Typhon from his perch. Oh, we all heard. You got a dozen family members all up there, some of them strong. So what do they need you for?
They certainly are capable, but they're backed into a corner on Olympus. What matters is our latest battle was victorious, and I did what I could to see it through.
Sharing in your success, or just trying to appease me? Main reason you won is that monster had it coming anyway. But it'll all even out.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll see.
Oh, Nem, you prickly, prickly pear. I love you, though. Oh, hey, Talara's also been playing Hades, too. I think you could be the best of friends, Stiffy. Yeah, I think we might have a lot in common. Maybe I should reach out. Hey, Malice, I better tune into this Tallara person. Yeah, Tallara seems pretty cool, everybody. You should go check her out. Alright, what does Odysseus want? Odysseus may be interested after he settles up with a few old acquaintances. Interesting. As you can see, we've had a lot of consecutive events with Odysseus, actually. We went to the Taverna, then we went fishing, then we had 2 hot tub visits in a row, so he needs some time to cool down, I suppose.
You felled that mountain-sized monstrosity, goddess. It would be false of me to say I had no doubt you would, though I'd only a bit, I swear. So, how did you outsmart him?
Outsmart him? All I could do was keep hitting him with all my might. It helped that Lord Zeus also struck him hard with lightning bolts. Eventually it worked, and Typhon fell.
Well, your battle prowess may be unsurpassed, but your ability to weave a yarn is not quite there. When next you overcome the father of all monsters, do make of it a much more rousing tale, would you?
No promises.
Kirky! What the heck, dude? Oh my god, look at these Umbreons dancing in gifts. Kirky, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. My goodness. That is way too generous. Kev, Lordro, Swaz, B, and Malice. Enjoy your sub courtesy of Kirky. Enjoy the ad-free viewing, the sub badge, the emotes. That is very, very kind of you, my friend. Thank you. Shout out to Kirky. Starting a hype train, too. Level 2. Choo-choo. That is very kind of you. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it.
Full grown.
It's Kirky-miss. This is stream number 3 of 2026. Can you believe it? Our first week of streaming in this brand new year is coming to an end. We're 1 week in, 51 to go, and I can't wait for another fantastic year on Twitch. I've mentioned this a couple of times, but 2026 is a big year for me personally as a streamer, because 2026 marks my 10 years on Twitch. Isn't that crazy? I first started streaming in December of 2016, and now here we are, January of 2026. So we're not quite 10 years yet. It won't be exactly 10 years till the very end of the year, but this is the anniversary year.
Merry second half of the 2020s Tallar Tallar Pride.
Whoa, Brawny, what a good way to put it. I never even thought about it that way. First of all, thank you so much for the 200 biddies. It's very kind and generous of you. Appreciate it. But we are officially in the back half of the 2020s. You're so right. I never even put that together before. That's crazy.
Don't mind me. Just nabbing a hype train emote.
Absolutely. Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate it. 100 biddies. There are some amazing hype train emotes. I talk about this all the time, but Twitch did a really good job, or whoever Twitch's artist is, who did the hype train emotes. They're really good. Every hype train I participate in, I'm happy with the emote I get. So everyone on the hype train, get ready for your emotes. Rector, what the heck? Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Shabingus. Who the heck is Shabingus? I don't know. That gets us to a level 3 hype train? You guys are too kind. Thank you very much. Choo-choo! 2026 is off to a good start, thanks to you guys. Appreciate you. I think they commission a number of community artists these days. They usually credit the artists on the emotes. Oh, good. That's great. ×2. I'm glad to hear that. No idea who Shabingus is, but it sounded funny. No, I'm happy to welcome Shabingus into this community, so thank you for gifting a sub. Speaking of happy, look who's here! It's my guy, Icarus! So, as I mentioned, there are so many, very conventionally attractive gods and goddesses in this game, and Mel could obviously be shipped with any number of them. But based on compatibility and the conversations we have, my canon ship is Mel and Icarus. I think they are very sweet together. He's very kind to her, the way she speaks to him. It's very clear she has, feelings for him. So whenever I get a chance to see Icarus, I'm always very, very happy, because this is basically the boyfriend here. We're going to give him the one nectar I have on hand.
Way back when, I always wanted to find you the best bottle of nectar I could, but I never did. Adding to the list of things I perhaps should have approached differently.
Please don't dwell on the past so much. You thought you'd never see me again, but I'm here now. I appreciate this moment that we have.
I won't forget it.
See? It's too sweet. My heart. My icy cold heart. It's melting.
Tall fellow over there by that big tapestry type thing. Isn't that Doom? He seems friendlier than I imagined, judging by the way the two of you are getting on.
Icarus, are you jealous? So I said before, if Mel x Icarus wasn't the pairing, it's probably Mel x Moros, which is the guy that Icarus is talking about right here. So this is actually a very interesting comment. It's kind of like, I'm Bella, and one of them's Jacob, and one of them's Edward. Huh. Are the boys gonna fight? Or are we just gonna say, this is ancient Greece, let's just all be in love? It's probably easier that way.
Lord Moros is our guest, and that tapestry beside him holds the Wheel of the Three Fates. His family's in a similar predicament to mine. Would you like to meet him?
Oh, no, we've met before. Oh, I don't think he'd remember me. It's for the best. I just didn't expect to see him again, let alone here. I'm glad he's all right.
TS says, I mean, it's like I said last time. It's called a pantheon for a reason.
He is. Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
All right, well, this was a fun little crossroads excursion. But now let's prepare for our next outing, shall we? So, tonight, we were successful on Tuesday night in both the overworld and the underworld with this weapon right here, the torches. This is my favorite weapon in the game. So, I'm inclined to just, why mess up a good thing? Use this weapon again tonight. But I'm wondering, perhaps we try one of these other aspects instead. We did, because we completed one of the challenges, we did get a, what is this called? The skull thing. A nightmare, literally. Though all living things shed trace amounts, few can sense it, harvest it, fewer still. It's mostly used for unlocking the true strength of the nocturnal arms, which means we can level up some of these alternative aspects. We've got the aspect of Moros and the aspect of Eos. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock aspect of Eos rank 2.
Reveal your secrets.
And then we'll give that a try tonight. So we're still using the torches. We're still using the same general strategy, but at least this will switch it up a little bit and give us the opportunity to sort of try something new. So if we want to upgrade the aspect of Eos even further, we're going to have to put on another handicap when we go out. And we'll probably do that because honestly, the last handicap that we used wasn't even that bad. Let's just take a look at the tablet here. We went with Menace the last time out, and it honestly was not that bad at all. So just want to take a look at what our other options are here. We've got Return, we've got Wards, Grit,
By will of night,
Pain, Frenzy, Fangs, Forfeit, Denial. So every single one of these, they want me to fight Cerberus in order to sort of solidify it, I guess. The Horde sounds pretty straightforward too. That's actually what I'm leaning towards. Vow of Hordes. Most encounters will have 40% more foes. I mean, or we could do just 1 Hordes and then 1 Menace, and that'll work out the same as well. Thanks again for the level 3 hype train, everybody. That was very kind of everybody to contribute the subs and the bits. Enjoy your hype train emote. What is that? Oh, it's a girl putting on sunglasses. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, so maybe we just do Hordes and Menace. And then we go to the Underworld and fight Cerberus. Hordes will make Menace more likely to proc, though. Oh, that's true. Maybe we should get 2 that won't really play off each other. That's true. Honestly, Grit's not bad. All foes have plus 10% health. I mean, 10% isn't that much. We can do that. Yeah. Let's do 1 Grit, 1 Hordes, and then we'll go to the Underworld.
my vows are made.
Alright. Now, I think I'm going to... So, by changing my spec on my torches, we're giving up our crit chance. With the rank 5 aspect of Malinui, we were getting plus 10% critical chance. We're not getting that anymore. So, in order to make it such that that decrease in crit chance isn't so abundantly obvious, I'm going to bring Rocky instead. Rocky has a bonus innate critical chance of 2%. Obviously, 2% is much lower than 10, but it's better than 0, so I'm hoping that'll sort of offset the lack of crit a little bit for us. Now, we do apparently have a new Chaos Trial we can do as well. And this one actually involves the aspect of Eos, so I'm thinking maybe we'll do this before we go, because this gives us the opportunity to sort of try out this new aspect and see what we think. The Trial of Heartache. Sail to glory with the love goddess Aphrodite watching over you as you fend aside the armada in the rift of Thessaly. Ooh. Okay, a run sponsored by Aphrodite. Don't mind if I do.
This.
Let's do the thing.
A bit disorienting.
Alrighty. That's creepy. That's a really creepy thing to say, honestly. I mean, you're probably not wrong, but it's still creepy. We don't judge. Girl likes to be watched.
Change of course.
Alright. So, as you can see, the heirloom that we brought in is Beautiful Mirror. This is from Aphrodite, and it makes her boons more likely. And as you can see, that happens right away. We can pick up an Aphrodite boon. So much pink! I love it.
Okay. Sailing can be so romantic, but the mood tonight is definitely off. How did you even get so far so soon? Well, even if we're not feeling our best, we can still look our best.
Should we maybe go over the boons we already have? We probably should. Yes. So, the beautiful part about Chaos Trials is that Chaos does not leave you high and dry. Chaos does give you a bunch of boons to start off with, and as you can see, there's some pretty good ones. They're all Aphrodite boons, and there is 2 heroic boons here as well. The rest are of epic quality. So we've got Flutter Strike, epic. Passion Rush, epic. Glamour Gain, that's amazing, heroic. Inverted Blaze. Broken Resolve. It's basically like every Aphrodite boon you can even get is what we have right now. Healthy Rebound. Shameless Attitude. That's crazy. Spiritual Affirmation. Heroic. Sweet Surrender, and Secret Crush. Honestly, maybe this is the build we try to go for in our run. A full Aphrodite run, because I'm just looking at these and how they must all play off each other, and this is crazy. I bet we're doing so much damage. We're gonna pick up the Infusion boon, Wispy Wiles. Gain a chance to dodge for each air boon you have. We've got 5 right now, which means we're gonna have a plus 10% dodge chance.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. I just remembered, the chickens I made in the air fryer did not kill me. Oh, the ass chickens you were eating? Yeah, how are those? Chickens, plural? How big is your air fryer? That's a good question, too. How many chickens did you make, dude?
Sea swords.
Yeah, no, this is crazy. The full Aphrodite run is crazy.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Heartbreaker. Whenever you use 40 magic, create a heartthrob, which is a vessel that orbits around you and bursts when it hits a foe or expires after 6 seconds for 120
That's
damage.
a feeling there.
It's a Florida-sized air fryer. It only fit one and barely that, but I bought a pack of chickens from a place called Thrifty. It was 98 cents a pound. So then you cooked all of them, but you had to do it one by one? Honestly, I've got so many boons now that I think I'm just going to focus on getting more health for the remainder of this run, because I don't have much health, but I've got all of the boons, so I think we need to prioritize. Alright, we're almost done this this trial already. That's crazy. Flying through it. Let's go. Well, we may as well see Aphrodite one more time. Ooh, legendary boon, Nervous Wreck. Whenever you inflict weak, also randomly inflict curses from other Olympians. 3 bonus random curses. Love and beauty can be so overwhelming as to strike each of the senses numb. Wow. Let's go kick some Eris butt now with the power of Aphrodite. Oh, no, wait, we're not there yet. I got ahead of myself. I thought that was the end point, and I guess that was the halfway point shopping experience. There's only 2 chickens. I put a pic in Discord. Okay, cool. I'll check it out after. Well, I'm glad to hear they were good. Nothing better than a nice, crispy, juicy chicken.
Vitality.
Nice. Alright, we're full up on health now, which is good. I know it's hard to judge the effects of this weapon aspect separately from the incredible boons that we've grabbed, but I mean, so far, so good. I'm glad I at least decided to take these for a spin before we take them out. And yeah, maybe I'll just try to Aphrodite spec on our next run. Maybe we'll equip for Heirloom and try to get lots of Aphrodite boons and just basically try to replicate this trial here. Because it seems like it's working.
Lord Charon's ship.
We Got enough for everything. Yay. That's the best. Have you used the special ball of light once yet? You know, this weapons thing? Yeah, it's the... There's like a cloud that comes up.
Hear me.
If you notice there's like a cloud that kind of floats around the battlefield, that's the effect of this weapon. And it explodes on
Be
contact.
safe, Lord Charon. One last
They
stop.
sell fresh octopus at Thrifty?
Target practice.
That's the most disgusting thing I've
You
ever
almost beat
heard.
me here tonight, Trouble. You're way ahead
Are you
of
gonna put
schedule.
octopus in your
Although-
air fryer?
What am I saying? Schedule? What's happening to me?
If you're feeling a little out of sorts this evening, perhaps it's simply because primordial chaos is exerting influence over reality as we know it.
Yeah, exactly. This weapon, its effect basically gets lost in all the other effects that are going on.
Oh, right. That makes
There's-
sense.
there's just a lot
Chaos
going
made
on right now.
everything. But you know what? Now we can make some chaos too. Tater's empty. Oh, damn it. Got something for you.
That was a quick 1/3 of her HP.
This is gonna hurt.
Wow, we are absolutely shredding her. This is crazy.
That's it.
They also sell rabbit and gator? Okay, yeah, this is a store in
Right
Florida.
with you.
A store that sells chicken, octopus, rabbit, and gator all in the same place. That's the most Florida sounding store I've ever heard.
Come here, Trouble.
Easy peasy.
Do this to me, babe.
Sorry, girl. Just don't be a boss.
Much better. Some stardust. And check.
Trial cleared. Chaos observes all.
Return to Shadow now.
Reality restored.
Bounds of what is possible continue to expand.
Hey, Swaz,
Trial
enjoy the
complete.
lurk. Hope
Commander?
you had a good stream tonight. I saw you were early, live earlier with Booba. Booba Souls. Hope that was good to you.
The 3 gifts of the Veil, to be bestowed to one deserving of the title of Knight's Champion, beckon the fierce princess of the dead to prove her unequaled prowess to all.
Booba? Stellar Blade.
Oh, I don't know. Once more, then.
I thought you meant Code
House of
Vein. Oh,
Hades.
honestly, could be either or. Could be either or. Yeah, I think we called it Weeb Souls when we played it, but I mean, there was plenty of Booba in that game too, so.
So you could sneak on out of there without me giving you my boon? Well, you're entirely mistaken, Em. And you're about to be much quicker, too.
Also, I messed up because I came out on the run without changing up my heirlooms, so,
Let's pick up the pace.
pretend this night never happened? Sure, yeah. Let's just start that over. I went a little too quickly for my own good there.
Trial complete.
I meant to come over here and equip... I mean, not that the Lion's Fang would have been bad, but because we just did that trial and it went so well, I am going to equip Aphrodite's beautiful mirror and try to spec Aphrodite to start this run and basically mimic that build we just had. Stellar Blade is hypersexualized but bland souls, as I understand it. I've heard pretty good things about it, but yeah, definitely hypersexualized.
Oh, you bear my beautiful mirror. You'll always look gorgeous in it, but its real power is to help me quickly seek you out and bestow on you the very best I can.
Alrighty. Definitely want glamour gain, but we're gonna rarefy it.
Certainly.
Thank you. So now we get a rare version of glamour gain, which allows us to automatically inflict weak on nearby foes and gradually restore magic near them.
This must be love.
This must be love! Okay, Mel. Damn, she forgot about Icarus and Moros quick. One glimpse at Auntie Aphrodite, and this must be love. Oh no, you're probably right, TS, in what you said. I haven't played it myself, and to be honest with you, I haven't even seen much gameplay of it, so I can only repeat what I've heard as well, but I can't verify any of it.
Go, Rocky.
Thanks, Rocky.
Why, thank you.
Perfect. Alright, off to a good start. Let's go health next. Get a good foundation of health and magic early on in the run. Ooh, and look what we've got, a Chaos Gate. I will definitely take advantage of that this early in the run.
Come on. Hit me then.
Hit me with your best shot! Nice. What's up, Chaos? Ooh.
Looks valuable, Rocky.
Very valuable.
Flux.
Thank you.
The embryo you have of mine, I would see you journey farther with it still. Would you consider the specifics of my thoughts? Respond.
I like the embryo heirloom that you gave me, so yes, I absolutely will journey further with it.
If there is something I may do for you, Almighty Chaos, then you need but ask. Where might I take the embryo?
Take it from the beginning of your journey to the end. Do not replace it on the way, but reach your destination with it there. In the underworld or on the surface, we care not. This shall serve only to amuse the embryo and me, and perhaps you.
Interesting. Okay, well, hey, I don't mind a challenge, and honestly, like I said, I really like Chaos's heirloom, so why don't we do that? On our next run, we'll do exactly as they asked. We'll equip the embryo at the very beginning of the run, and then just use it for the entire run. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with the epic boon, the Enshrouded Soul. Everything's gonna be up to chance for the next couple of gates.
Oh, little fly,
That's fine.
sit and rest your wings. You've grown so tired flying to and fro.
Rocky, go.
I'll wrap you up and sing you
Nicely done.
to sleep. I'll drink of you and leave a little heap.
Dang, that was a dark song. Sung in such a cute little voice. That was a dark, dark song. How are you doing, girl?
So what's she truly like? Gray-eyed Athena, as wise and calculating as they say? To think she's supposedly the sensible one.
I don't hear from her quite like most of the rest. She must really have her hands full, holding back the Titan's armies gathered at the mountain's base.
How very noble of her. Do feel free to let her know Arachne's still alive and well, and weaving even better than before.
Interesting. Is Athena the one who cursed Arachne? Dang. I gotta be honest, I didn't peg Athena as petty as the rest of them, but I guess they're all kind of the same. So if we gestate an embryo for a whole run, does it grow into a baby by the end? A little baby Chaos? I mean, I guess we'll find out, right? Hey, Meerkat. So, all the gods are petty. Okay, noted. We've never worn the fuchsia dress before. This is a fated choice. And Mel looks pretty in pink, so thank you.
Soft. Moonlight guide you.
Oh, I know my way around.
Alright. That actually completed another prophecy by choosing the pink option, so that's always fun. The gods treat all mortals like we treat Sims. Killing them is fun. You mean by putting them in a pool and removing the ladder? God damn, the gods are cruel. They act like, it's okay, they're not real, they're just mortals, yeah. It's a good way to put it, actually. How are you feeling tonight, Meerkat? Are you feeling any better?
Olympus, I accept this message.
Flutter Strike. Your attacks deal more damage to nearby foes. Or no, actually, I'm gonna do Sweet Surrender, I think, to build off Glamour Gain. Because Sweet Surrender makes nearby foes weak, and then Sweet Surrender makes it so weak afflicted foes take more damage. I think that is a good synergy. You're playing some Battle Bit? Oh, that's good! That must mean you're feeling a little better. Sitting up at your computer and gaming? Glad to hear it. Nice. Monies. Alright, and that's the end of the chaos negative as well.
Some nectar.
Come into a nice little grove where we can catch our breath, drink some nectar, and we'll go get some monies. We should be getting close to the end of this section now, I think. Speaking of gaming, I beat Ghost of Tsushima's story last night. Oh, awesome! Isn't the final battle epic? I don't know if you remembered it from when I played the game on stream or not, but
my suit.
I thought that was such an emotional, good ending. I didn't remember. The final duel almost broke me. Oh, well, honestly, I'm glad you didn't remember, so you could experience the moment authentically, because I remember it being so impactful as well. So are you going to try to 100% complete it now? I guess you'll have to do the legend stuff and then clean up any side stuff you still have. I almost didn't remember, but then you said emotional and the memory came back. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, so that's all I'll say, but yeah, it's an emotional one. Do we have enough money for everything? Not quite. Let's go hammer. While you channel your attacks, you move and fire 20% faster.
Ungrateful Daedalus.
No, wait, we do have enough for everything. Yay! It's my favorite outcome.
Ferryman having a fire sale there. Don't want you paying an exorbitant amount. Not that there ought to be a price on blessings anyhow.
Don't worry, Grandma Hestia. You were a good price. Plus, I'd pay anything for you. Alright, I definitely want controlled burn. No, hang on. That's my special. I don't use specials too often, so maybe instead I do heat rush. Grab a palm slice.
Yes, my lord. I spoke the oath, if that is what you mean. Thus in shadow I serve, and to shadow I'll return ere comes the light of dawn.
I just think it's the funniest gag that everyone else can understand Charon except for us.
Thank you for your service.
Returned from above. What's that you're brandishing? Ah, the nocturnal arms begin to show their myriad colors. The silver, you well know, is but one.
Each of the aspects of the arms of night represents a bearer from another time. I'm still learning the full extent of what they can do.
And I suspect you shall continue doing so. If nothing else, this ought to make things further interesting here for the both of us. Now the crossed flames.
And Mistress Hecate is also a connoisseur of the twin torches, of course, so cool to show off one of their new aspects to her.
Total eclipse.
Of the heart? Wait, this is new? Oh no, it's just her summoning enemies. I was like, wait a minute, this is new, but it's not.
Well done.
Thank you. I love how she literally compliments me mid-fight. True mentor. She's not gonna be petty about this. This is truly a learning opportunity. Yeah, the strat that TS told me about, dodging This ball, it works again. That's so crazy. That was the best piece of advice ever that you gave me, TS. To just dodge the transformation spell. It works so much better than trying to outrun it does. I don't know if it's even possible to outrun it. I mean, it is possible. I've managed to do it a couple of times, but it is very, very hard. Yeah, thank Olympus for iframes.
You passed this test again. Though how much farther you can go, we'll see.
All the way to the end, Hecate. All the way to the end. You just gotta believe in me. Love digging up a Big Mac. Quick little snack. Down we go to Oceanus. Remember now, the last time we were in Oceanus, we heard Scylla's newest song, which was very interesting. I've always been a personal fan of I Want to Claw at Your Eyes, but she wrote a new emotional love song, which is very, very clearly about Mel. So that was a bit of a surprise. I can't wait to hear what song she's gonna sing tonight.
I am time itself. What are you? A thrall of those calling themselves gods, mindlessly serving at their whim. My children are crafty. To them, you are nothing but a common tool. And not an especially sharp one, it appears to me.
I love how much we're getting under Kronos' skin. At first, you know, he felt so high above me, he wasn't threatened by me, he acted so superior, and it's gotten to the point, as you can see, he feels genuinely threatened, and I love it.
Coward.
Continue to insult me, Grandpa. It only shows how fragile you really are. I'm gonna keep the beautiful mirror equipped and still try to do the ultimate Aphrodite run. So let's head on down.
Onward, Rocky.
The fact that he needs to insult us rather than dismiss us is really telling. Exactly. Exactly. Ooh, Chaos is here again. Sure, why not?
Rocky, use that beak.
A little mining bird.
By the will of chaos.
Okay. We've got to go Slothful Favor. It's a fated choice, and it's rare, and it's good. For the next 4 encounters, we'll move and sprint 46% slower, which sucks. However, afterwards, this is huge. Boons have a plus 66% chance to be rare or better. And to get that really early on in the run, we can maximize its effectiveness. We're definitely slower, but that's okay. We're gonna make up for it with lots of dashing and dodging. Just keep moving, that's all. But yeah, we're making Grandpa Kronos quake in his boots, and I friggin' love it. Dodges aren't affected, so it's an inconsequential debuff. It doesn't seem like they're affected. I seem to be dodging at regular speed. I think it's just movement and dashing like this.
Did it, Rocky.
I don't think it's my actual dodge, so yeah. I'm managing to minimize the effects for sure.
So I was like, no way. But then I go, wait, what if? Remember that one, man? I know you do.
This guy is an insane storyteller. And don't forget, he's telling all these stories to himself. He's speaking to his reflection. Apparently he would welcome an offering of nectar, and today's his lucky day because look what I've got in my pocket.
Hey, some nectar. How thoughtful. I used to mean it when I said it, but there comes a point you get so many gifts you don't know what to say anymore. We just stick to how thoughtful anyway.
In my family, the act of giving is a social custom and a simple show of courtesy, nothing else. It should be thoughtful, as you say, but it can also be reflexive, I suppose.
Huh?
I don't think he was even listening to you, Mel.
Hey, tell me something. Is Echo really not okay? I thought about the things you said, how she was all alone down in the fields. How could I hurt someone without even trying, you know?
Narcissus, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm impressed you've given any thought to someone else. As for Echo, she seems to be getting by. Is there something you'd like to say to her should I cross paths with her again?
Sure, go ahead and tell her that I hope she finds someone who loves her like I love me. But don't tell her I said it. She'd just get the wrong idea and her heart would break. Again.
Oh, Narcissus. I mean, he kind of maybe means well. It is impressive that he's thinking about someone other than himself, so we'll take it, I guess. Oh, man. Negative Riz. Let's go with a gift of plus 30 max magic and 20 psyche. Self-love is good. It absolutely is, but like most things in life, balance is required. He has unfortunately taken self-love to the point where he spends all day staring at his own reflection, telling terrible stories to it, so maybe a little too far. Some character development, take the W's where we can find them, I suppose. Yeah, exactly. There have not been very many W's where Narcissus is involved, so we've got to give the man some semblance of credit, I suppose. Nice. Uh-oh. Has been vanquished.
Not really dead, are you?
Only for now. He'll be back.
Where in blazes are you now, Sunshine? It's like you're at the bottom of the sea. Wherever it is, it's awful dark. And as you know, I've always got the cure for that.
Definitely Nova Strike. Your attacks deal more damage in a larger area. Nice and simple, to the point. Uh-oh, more like ho-hum.
Come on out.
Nice. That's good. Uh-oh, backwards with an M?
Down the drain.
That's good. Very clever. I think this should be the last encounter with the Chaos debuff. I think it should morph after this. I'm gonna feel so fast afterwards.
Those spouts again.
Must be one more. Sounds like Scylla's back to her original song. Do you think? I gotta be honest, I haven't really been paying attention. Shame that the love song was a one-night feature. I just can't believe there's a way to apparently kill her permanently, or I don't know. Negate her permanently. Maybe we'll do like an Ursula steal her voice kind of situation, but... Interesting that that's apparently an option. There we go. Now the Chaos Curse is gone. We're very fast again. We're going for the Apollo Aphrodite double boom.
Chip away, Rocky. Why, thank you.
Ew, look how fast I am! It's a family dispute, and guess whose side I'm taking? The pretty lady!
You're very sweet.
Heartbreaker. Whenever you use 40 magic, create a Heartthrob, which is 100 blast damage. That'll just be even more things floating around the battlefield dealing damage.
But my pride is won. You got me where it hurts, so now I've got to get you back.
Okay.
I mean,
you're really gonna blame me for picking sexy Aphrodite out over you? Sorry, dude. Not the first time that's happened, and probably won't be the last. At least he's not like Poseidon pretending to not be hurt. That's true. That's true. At least he's direct.
My little outburst there, would you? Just a bit of bad temper. Runs in the family.
He's also self-aware, so you know what? I'll take it, Apollo. And then we're gonna grab extra dose, so our attack has a chance to hit 2 times. I like that. You know what I also like? Selene.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
The fire goddess Hestia always proved difficult to track. And yet she willingly revealed herself to you. Either your reputation grows, or does the desperation of the gods.
Perhaps a little of both.
Behold my light.
You know my favorite boon, right? Lunar Ray. My hex fires a beam that deals up to 800 damage over 2 seconds. It's ready after you spend 30 magic, and most importantly, this one has the Olympus Rising. So the path of stars for this hex will include a god's scent effect from an Olympian.
Lunar Ray.
I like that. Alright, let's go see how Scylla's feeling today. Let's go see if it is her usual song, or if she has another new one for us.
We're on. What'd you think of our latest number, lady? Critics say Bewitching Eyes reveals a soulful, more vulnerable side of Scylla and the Sirens. But what do they know?
I couldn't make out all the lyrics while fighting back you lot, but you sing of red and green bewitching eyes and love potions and such. Is this truly how you feel about me?
Damn, Mel is direct. I can't believe she's straight up asking her about the song and if it's about her. Mel.
No. Why would I feel any of those things, especially about you, lady? It's called a fictionalized work. And besides, Jenny mostly wrote that one.
Oh, so you're all in love with me. Hey, Lace, Hades 2 is going great. This is my favorite boss in the entire game right here. Because of the amazing music. And yes, they are back to their regular song. Which is not a bad thing, because I love this song. The music in this boss fight makes it my favorite. Where is... Oh, there you are. Jeez Louise, I couldn't find her anywhere. I was like, I know you're here somewhere. There we go. You're so obsessed with me. I would be too if I were you. Gonna claw out your eyes. Solo Scylla. Boom.
I'll be in my shell.
Oh. That's actually kind of heartbreaking.
Sing about that.
Not the pout and the I'll be in my shell. What does it say about me if Dora and Scylla are my favorite characters? I mean, I love both Dora and Scylla, so I guess it means you love Blonde Blazer.
Best get out before Scylla comes back.
Yeah, and writes a new song about you. Alright, I guess we'll keep the beautiful mirror on. I mean, honestly, so far, it's been good. Maybe we can switch to something else at the very end of the run, like the Lion's Fang or something, but I would like to get some more Aphrodite boons if I can, and this is the best way to do it, so keep that on and head it down. Now, this is where we're going to fight Cerberus for the Testament. So that's coming up at the end of the Fields of Mourning, of course, as per usual.
Sealed in.
I am gonna claw out your eyes. Man, that always gets stuck in my head. Such a banger. It's why I, like, don't want to do Circe's Prophecy, because I'm like, I don't want Scylla to stop singing, honestly. That boss fight is just 100% enjoyable. I'm okay to just do it forever.
Having a surface air for now, I get it, Em. The more familiar path is often best. Either way, take this at your own pace. Don't anybody rush you, except me.
Thanks, Hermes. Appreciate you. I think I'm gonna go quick buck. Any gold you gain is worth 30% more, and we'll receive 100 gold now plus the bonus. The more money we have, the more boons we can buy. You're back? Jeez, that was fast, Beast. Welcome back. You're so obsessed with me. Not that I can blame you, I would be too if I were you. So good. They were closing everything down so I couldn't take a picture of the octopus. Oh no. I am so sad that you could not take pictures of octopus. Oh man. Yeah, we'll just take your word for it. Store's like a 5-minute drive from your house. Nice. Always love a short commute. Lit and blaze. Your attacks knock foes away and have plus 10 power.
Burn brighter, Ignium.
Burn brighter. Indeed. Just like the steps I take. Holy moly. Look at me creating this molten lava around the place. Burn the place down, Melly! I hope you carry a fire extinguisher. Or not. Alright. We're going for the boss fight. God of War, Ares.
Just try and take my blood.
Yeah, you vampire. You know, I said earlier, it's like Mel is, Bella from Twilight, but in this iteration, she chooses Jacob, not Edward. I'm glad you liked my Twilight reference, Lace. Thank you.
Phantoms be gone.
I regret not having had the opportunity to give you my regards whilst you were here, my kin, but the need to dispose of trespassers took precedence. I trust we may yet meet in time.
I'm sure we'll meet someday. Ooh, cut above. This is both a fated choice and something that's very interesting to me. Our Omega moves also cause a falling blade to appear over each foe struck, but do use +5 magic. I think that's fine for the amount of damage those blades are going to do, and it actually fulfills a prophecy, so now I'm extra glad I chose it. Now, after meeting Narcissus earlier, I was hoping we'd get the chance to meet Echo and speak to her about what he said. And we're going to get to do just
good,
that.
It's you. There's something I wanted to say.
wanted to say.
It's really nothing, but, wise fellow with a very keen sense of self-worth once told me. I hope you find someone who loves you like I love myself.
I was wondering how Mel was going to deliver the message without saying it was from Narcissus, and I mean, that's probably the best she could do.
Like I love myself. I love myself. Love myself.
Oh, yes, that's right. Love yourself, Echo. I mean, let's go fated choice again. Fight, fight, fight. Gain 60% max life and max magic based on their limits, but will lose 5% of this after each location. So it's a temporary buff. But it'll be good, and plus, again, it's a fated choice, so it's one down to fulfill the prophecy. Yeah. Definitely want to head this way next. Wow, with the bonuses we just got from Echo, we're over 300 max magic and max HP. That's actually crazy.
No.
And first we had the vampires, and now we've got the werewolves, so this really is the Twilight movie, I think. Alright. Got our max magic increase. That one's permanent, of course.
Go, Rocky.
Mining here.
Appreciate the help.
And then we get 10 more max magic right there. Don't mind if I do. Now, where are our other rewards? Yes, please guide me, Golden Tree. There's a ton of sparkling stuff too, so yeah, I think you're onto something. This is the skin of a killer, Bella. Made of glitter. Although Mel's much more expressive than the girl for Twilight, that's for sure. The bar is low on that account, but yes, absolutely.
All right, Olympus, I accept this message.
Shameless Attitude. We deal more damage, 7% more, and while we have at least 80% health, the bonus is doubled. Yes, please. You know my age-old saying, when in doubt, do more damage. Alright, there should be one more boon here. I think it was an Apollo boon we had to find. Guide me, Golden Tree. Yeah, there it is. Tonight's run is definitely sponsored by Apollo and Aphrodite. And Ares. It's actually been the A-team tonight. Apollo, Aphrodite, and Ares are the gods that we've seen tonight.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Ooh, self-healing. I don't have enough fire boons for that to activate, though. I think I'm gonna grab Light Smite instead. After we take damage, we'll automatically damage and daze all foes in the vicinity, and that'll activate right now.
Reveal yourself, whoever haunts this shrine.
Ooh. Little boss fight here.
This is our monument.
Nice. Now we can upgrade our moon ability by 4. Dang. Our hex pierces through foes. I definitely want that. I want purpose. We'll go purpose, growth, purpose, exodus. So it does more damage and it pierces through enemies. Oh, excuse me. Alright, it's almost time to fight our big puppy boy. First though, one more boon from Auntie Aphrodite.
In the name of Hades.
Thank you, DS. Ooh, Sunny Disposition. Whenever you create heartthrobs, create more. Plus 2 more, actually. So, for a reminder of what the heartthrobs are, whenever we use 40 magic, we create a heartthrob. And now we'll create 3, and each one will blast for 100 damage. So the crux of this build is to just have a bunch of explosives on the battlefield. From the ones generated from our weapon, the Daybreaker, plus the Heartbreakers or Heartthrobs. There's going to be a lot of stuff just floating around the battlefield that can explode. That's the crux of this build.
Don't you yet recognize me, boy?
Oh, weird, there was no pre-boss shop. Yeah, it was weird. I thought because there was the option for shop or Aphrodite. And I picked Aphrodite, but I didn't realize that would lock me out of the pre-boss shop. Because normally you kind of always get that. So, yeah, that is a bit strange. It's alright, we got a ton of money saved up that we'll spend in Tartarus, I guess. God, the music for this boss fight's so good, too. Bye-bye, Cerberus. Well, the spirits of despair. Leave my Cerberus alone.
What constitutes mere playtime for the terrifying Hound of Hell is ended for the while.
Thank you for the hydration, Brawny. Down goes another boss, and most importantly, in this instance, it means our sweet Cerberus can be soothed for a little while. Always a very fulfilling boss fight, that one. Happy to help my puppy.
Find your master now.
And that enacted our testament, which means the Will of Nether is done, and we got another nightmare to upgrade these torches. Alright, one final area awaits before we take the fight to Grandpa. Check on the testament. Down, down, down we go. Into my realm now. Alright, so as I mentioned, I think I'm going to switch off the beautiful mirror for now. Let's instead swap to... probably Lion Fang. Just deal a ton more damage. And, I think that's it. Let's go down.
Going down.
Through the secret passage that Grandpa can't seem to pinpoint.
Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
It seems we have an unscheduled visitor.
Oh, you're one of those weirdos who say schedule? God, I knew I hated that guy for a reason. Oh yeah, we're doing good damage, especially with that Lion's Fang equipped. We absolutely burned through the enemies in this room. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and now let's go see Dad! Hi, Dad! Hi, puppy!
Please hang on, Father. I have to safeguard the details, but I'm getting closer to something. A way to stop Kronos. Forever.
Forever. Even when my brothers, foster sisters, and I vanquished him, we knew he would eventually be back. A deathless titan. But we thought it would be on our terms. We were such fools.
What else could you have done? He left you with no choice, and you lacked the means to destroy him utterly.
How about we schedule you an appointment to eat dirt, Gramps? So obviously we've located Dad, but to this point we still have no idea where Mom or brother are. Of course, we talked to Zagreus, but that's the past Zagreus we're talking to in the mirror, a bit of time travel weirdness. I have no idea where he has Mom and brother locked up, and there's some other people who are still missing too. Nyx is still missing, for example. So, somewhere, Grandpa's got a whole bunch of prisoners that we need to locate.
It was for the best that we lacked such means. We would have used them and continued using them. I merely judged the dead. Or used to. I was never fit to judge the living.
There's plenty of mysteries to unravel still. Exactly. Alright, we're on a roll with faded choices. Now, unfortunately, this one's not going to necessarily help our build. I don't normally use B-casts, but why don't we grab it? Hey, and I'm glad we got it, because that actually fulfilled a prophecy.
Daughter.
So it's worth the sacrifice. I'll still never get over the absolute shift in personality and tone between Hades in the first game and how he treated Zagreus, and Hades in the second game and how he treats Mel. I think he learned a lot from the conflict with Zag, plus he's a girl dad, his little girl. You know, it's a little bit of both that is showing through here in these interactions, but It's nice to see the soft side of the Lord of the Dead, that's for sure.
Feared watchdog Cerberus regards the princess with his 6 expectant eyes.
I assume you're still not ready for me to pet you?
Sorry, boy.
Sorry, buddy. I just can't help myself every time. One of these days, he'll be receptive to the pets. One of these days. Yeah, I know. When it said expectant eyes, I really thought tonight could be the night where he would be okay with the pets, but alas, not tonight. Luckily, I'm not a girl who gives up easily. Now, I have a far-fetched theory. I'm listening.
Done here.
Since the boss fight was called playtime by the narrator, maybe if we tried to attack him rather than pet him. I don't know if I have it in me, just in case I'm wrong. I don't know if I'll ever forgive myself if I attack poor sweet Cerberus. I mean, you might be right. I don't know. I'd really have to steel myself to take such action, I think. I'm tempted to ask Google. I mean, if you want to just confirm or deny that theory so I don't needlessly attack him, that could be helpful. I don't know if I want to know, that's fair. There is something about figuring it out here together as a group. Remember how hard Tartarus used to be when we first came down? Like, I was getting defeated by some of these regular enemies in Tartarus. It's obviously the most difficult area of the underworld, but it's truly not that difficult at all anymore, which is really nice. Again, I just like how you can tangibly feel and see how much more powerful Mel is getting as we continue these runs. Almost there, Grandpa. Time to put your hearing aid in. I've got some stuff I want to say to you. You're probably not going to want to hear it. A little Kamehameha to end it off there. Let's grab 3 pomegranates. You have an answer to your theory? Now I'm like, do I want to know? I think I do. Because like I said, I don't want to attack him needlessly and then him be mad or sad and I'll never live it down. So I think I want to know. Your theory was wrong? Okay. So now I don't have to attack my sweet boy. Got it. Let's go Heartbreaker level up to level 4. And then we're going to be in the final chamber. We do have 900, or actually one more before we're in the final chamber. We do have 956 gold to spend though, which is the benefit of not actually going to the shop before our last boss fight. So we're going to be able to buy a whole bunch of stuff coming up here, which is always good. I love going on a shopping spree. Well, yes, I already attacked Cerberus out on the fields, but, you know, we're actually attacking the corruption that is inside him, so it feels a little better than just straight up, you know, attacking him. Alright, we'll do a little bit of mining. Definitely want the double Big Mac combo, and then we're gonna go Aphrodite and Ares, I think.
In the name of Hades.
Spiritual affirmation. Gain increased max life and max magic now and for the rest of this night. Then for Ares, I'm gonna grab the Epic Blood Spree. While you have less than 40 health, your attacks and specials will restore health. Hopefully we won't ever even have to use that, but it's good to have it as a safety net. Alright, if you thought Grandpa was vain, you're right, because he carved his face into this giant door. We're not going to use that, though. We're instead going to go swimming in the sand. Coming for you, Gramps. Welcome to the House of Hades?
Again, I see.
Former House of Hades. Current House of Kronos.
You spoke before about the consequences of the past, of your own mistakes. Yet this is how you choose to rectify them. Your entire family is against you.
As ever. The only difference now is there are even more of you, all falling in line. You would excise me from my own family? Then very well. But this is the result.
You don't even want to rule the underworld or the surface, do you? You just want to get back at your children. How petty and pathetic.
Each passing generation even quicker to judge than the last. Was I the perfect father? No. Otherwise my children would have been perfect as well. And now even you are caught in this spiral.
I love how Mel takes no shit. She said, "Fuck you, Grandpa. This is not how you deal with the emotions that you're feeling." But yeah, he's certainly getting visibly angrier and crankier. We are getting under this old man's skin, which means the plan is working.
You cannot rescue my legion single-handedly.
Really? Want to bet? Fighting feelings is better than bottling them up, probably. I don't know. At this point, I feel like Grandpa could probably bottle a couple of his feelings up. And it would be best for everybody. Whose house? Thanks for the clip, Ronnie. Appreciate it. On to phase 2. Epic music, begin! Why everything's slowed down exponentially? Halfway already. It's crazy how much easier this boss fight has gotten too. Remember how much I used to struggle with phase 2 of this boss fight? Now here we are, kicking ass. Basically just here for the music now, Gramps. 'Cause it's certainly not for the challenge. Yeah, history repeats. The repeating part that I'm gonna kick your ass again tonight.
Well, this was certainly a treat, granddaughter. Again tomorrow night, perhaps.
Remember how much you used to struggle reaching this fight at all? And now look at you. Yeah, seriously. It's so fun to again see that growth and progression to the point where I consistently make it to Kronos every single run. It's a nice feeling.
So tell me, Titan, is this what having family about is like? Bitter feuds and snide remarks?
Oh, yes. This is the whole of it. I may have denied it to you, but I was doing you a favor. You shall see. You shall see.
Kronos has been vanquished. Bye-bye, Gramps. Victory is ours. Bye-bye, Kronos. That is victory number 6 now, I think, Kronos? Against Kronos, rather? some more Z sand, and yep, that's Zodiac sand number 6. Let's get you to bed, Gramps. That's enough for one day.
The remains of time.
That's all that remains, and one of these days we're gonna destroy those remains for good. And speaking of, let's go speak to Zagreus and see how the plan is shaping up to grab
To the
Daddy's
abyss of
spear.
the subconscious I descend.
From what I've surmised, it seems like the spear is going to be an absolutely instrumental part of ending this feud for good. So let's see what progress Zagreus has made in obtaining it back in the past. And if he can give us any clues as to how to obtain it in the future as well, I suppose. Or the
Strange.
present.
I think I feel a little stressed. When I'm asleep, supposed to be calm and relaxed. But then again, this is more like a nightmare, I suppose. Well, that makes much more sense. I'll just calmly wait here. Is that?
Hi, it's me.
Good news, sister. It took some doing, but I managed to persuade our father to let me hang on to his favorite spear a while.
Excellent. All right, that's just what I wanted to hear.
You did. That's great. But where is it? I found no trace of any such weapon when I passed through here.
I have it secure, except I felt a little hesitant about handing it over. Or however you mean to get hold of it across this astral psychic, whatever you call it.
Zagreus, I need that spear. We need that spear. What misgivings could you possibly be having now?
Milinoe, you're asking me to permanently slay a member of our family whom I've never even met. I know it's important, but that doesn't mean I want to go through with it. I don't even know if I can.
Are you serious? Now you're having cold feet? You know what happens in the future. I told you.
Of course you can. What do you mean you don't want to go through with it? We're the children of the underworld king and queen. We do what is required of us, not merely what we desire.
Like we were talking about how different Hades is in the first game to the second game. This isn't necessarily a character being different over the games, but just Zagreus and Mel, it's actually rather poetic, this imagery here of them on opposite sides of a mirror, because honestly, that's how they are. They are two different sides of a coin. And we talked about this before. It's probably due, obviously, to their childhood circumstances, their upbringing. Zagreus was a very spoiled prince for most of his life. Mel has had no family and has struggled and fought for every second of her life. So she is much more serious and duty-focused versus Zagreus is much more relaxed. And you can tell in their interactions, even though they're siblings, they are so different from each other.
You sound just like father. There was a time I never could communicate with him either, and I sorely wish that he was dead and gone. I'm glad I never had the capability. I might have used it then.
I sound just like father. Good. Yet there you go, comparing him to Kronos once again. Just because they're related doesn't make them anything alike. Nor is this situation remotely similar to the one you were in.
Yeah, this situation is a lot more serious than the one you were in, Zag. You were pissed off at your dad and really wanted to go see your mom, but you were stuck in the underworld. I get it. It's a serious situation. What Zag went through was more like a teenage rebellious phase versus Mel is trying to save the entire world and her family. The stakes are a lot higher for Mel than they ever were for Zag.
Oh, I don't know. My situation also involved family members desperately trying to kill each other.
We're trying to prevent that. Lost. We'll discuss this more another night. I can't force you to cooperate with me, but I can haunt your dreams.
Well, this is a bit of a setback, and here I thought we'd come in tonight, we'd speak to Zag, he'd say, hey, I've got the weapon, you pick it up on your side, now let's finish this. But no, Zag is getting cold feet, and now we're one step backwards
This was a lovely
in our
chat.
plan.
See you some other nap time then.
Well, this isn't ideal.
Count on it. And mark you my words, we're going to fix this situation. We're not going to let our family fall apart.
Fiery Mel is fiery.
I settled for the latter bit.
She is pissed, and I can't blame her. I'd be pissed too. At the 11th hour, Zag's getting cold feet.
Brother, we shouldn't be fighting.
What a waste of time for a little sibling spat there when we don't have much time as it is. Very unfortunate.
I understand where Zagreus is coming from, but he hasn't had to go through any of this.
Exactly. Well, not all was a loss, obviously. We still did get another Zodiac Sand, but no weapon tonight. So we're not going to get any closer to permanently putting down either of the monsters. Jeez, Dora. You're spicy tonight.
I know what you're up to with all this decoration stuff you've got me doing, Mel. What, you think I'm about to find my true calling in death just by updating some old light fixtures?
You already found your calling, as the best haunter in all the Crossroads, if not the entire world. The renewal project is simply a way to give something back to this place.
Maybe. But I'd make a lousy haunter if my existence wasn't utterly devoid of meaning. So don't let me catch you trying to help me find some purpose. Because I don't want any.
Perish the thought.
I've got to admit, this intense smell is giving me feelings. Good or bad feelings.
They were all so happy together, weren't they? And oblivious to the Titan's threat.
Mel is just a little potato in this picture. I love it. Look, it's literally potato Mel. The good kind of feelings? Gotcha.
No need to be concerned.
We did complete some prophecies last night. We completed 4 prophecies in one night. That's got to be some kind of record, right? Master of the Dead. The daughter of the god of the dead shall earn a variety of boons from Hades, her lord father.
You have inherited your father's strength.
Mistress of Beauty. The daughter of the god of the dead shall earn a variety of boons from Aphrodite.
The goddess of love has further plans for you.
Master of War. The daughter of the god of the dead shall earn a variety of boons from Ares.
The god of war gives you a thirst for blood.
And finally, Weaver of Fineries. The daughter of the god of the dead shall don a variety of outfits created by the spider maiden Arachne.
My sisters have keen interest in skilled weavers of all sorts.
And then we did get some new prophecies, such as Born to Win, which I want to try to do next time. The daughter of the god of the dead shall some evening carry the transcendent embryo of primordial chaos from the start of her night's journey to the very end. I'm going to try to do that tonight.
I've come to value our companionship, Princess. So there's something you should know about me in case it becomes pertinent to us. I'm promised to another, by the Fates.
Okay, that's huge for 2 reasons. A, it's basically Moros admitting that he likes me and that he knows that Mel likes him. And B, what? I guess the gods and Doom Incarnate practice arranged marriage? Who have you been promised to, Moros?
Promised to another as in you are betrothed. Well then, congratulations are in order, I should think. Though to whom, if I may ask? If the Fates even let on.
Well, at the risk of being overly direct, I've concluded that she isn't you. The Fates described her as the morning light, whose luminance breaks through the darkness and reveals the beauty of the world. You're, well, different than that.
Oh, that could be Eos, I suppose. I know her sister Selene the Moon rather well, but I'm not very familiar with Dawn. Are you supposed to seek her out?
I fear I do not know. She and I are to meet at some point, but apparently not yet. When first you and I met, I thought perhaps that I might find her in this place.
It's dark here. I don't think you shall.
I realize that now.
Honestly, I'm not convinced that that's not Mel. It's not in the literal sense of Dawn. I think it's in the literal sense of Mel's gonna save this world from all of the evil. So maybe it's fated that Moros and Mel are gonna end up together? That was a very, very interesting conversation right there. Some very interesting dialogue. Look, I'm down for me and Moros and Icarus to live happily ever after as a triangle. Oh, the flames you've been using have the aspect of Dawn then. They might, yeah. Umbral flames. Yeah. Guess we'll see. In the meantime, I gotta deal with Litterbug over here. Now remember, we are brewing a bunch of nectar, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around and talk to everyone, and then I'm gonna go around and do a nectar delivery for everyone.
Don't hate me, babe, okay? It's not my fault I keep lying to you, manipulating you, shooting you with the rail, making you clean up after me, saying awful things behind your back.
Yeah. None of those things are your fault, Eris. Absolutely not. All out of your control.
While I cannot shake the sense that this is a personal feeling of mine, in spite of everything, I don't hate you, Eris. Not entirely. Although, whose fault is all of that, if not your own?
My mother's. It's Nyx's fault, that's whose. Because she literally made me what I am and what I'll always be. I could have been old age or friendship, but no. And I can't change my nature, no matter how hard I try.
Meerkat says, to be fair, she was born the god of chaos, and that's exactly her point right here, but... I don't know, do you believe in fate? Do you believe in destiny, Eris, or can you forge your own path? That's the question, I guess.
Approximately how hard would you say you've tried?
I mean, I haven't really yet, but I'm going to this time,
And
I
that's
swear.
an important point to note as well.
And I encourage you.
Maybe one day she'll try and see if she can be anything
Another
but chaos.
victory for the unseen.
Looks like we unlocked some new songs. Bunch of new songs. Ooh, we can unlock Bewitching Eyes. Worst part is kudos is such a valuable currency. I think I want to save it for cosmetics rather than music.
Save me, Mel.
She could channel her strife more deliberately, hopefully in an off-road direction from us. Yeah, exactly.
Commendable result.
It's finished.
Alright, there's that nectar I was hoping for.
You prevailed in your attempt, but our enemy is time itself. And 'twould seem that he is not prepared to abdicate his stolen throne as yet.
I often fought back feelings that this task would be impossible. But we're getting somewhere, aren't we?
We sure are. We just gotta convince Zeg now.
Impossibility tends to be transient. Time would wear us down, but with patience, we can withstand him until our night arrives at last.
Love your optimism, Hecate.
Patience, then.
But yes, we're gonna pull an Oprah here. You get a nectar, and you get a nectar, and you get a nectar! Just gonna do my rounds first.
One, please. Order approved.
Got him, huh?
So just how much trouble are you in for mouthing off to Headmistress Nem? That was utterly disrespectful, even for you.
Wait, when did Nem mouth off to the headmistress? I don't think I remember that.
Well, looks like I've got a lot more guard duty ahead of me. But it was worth it. Help balance out you sucking up to her all the time.
It figures you have no ability to distinguish between basic courtesy and what you call sucking up.
Jesus, Mel, that was a bit savage. Be nice to her.
You're just a tool to her, you know.
Damn. Both Nem and Mel are prickly tonight, my goodness.
Excellent work.
During a recent voyage, I found Circe the Enchantress on her little isle, evidently safe from all the turmoil at sea. Don't you two know each other fairly well?
In life and death, we can but strive to know each other well, Goddess. Though I knew Circe, just a bit, at least. As casual acquaintances is all. Why do you ask?
Oh, just in case you wanted me to tell her anything when next we met, as she may be providing some assistance when I navigate the Rift of Thessaly.
No, no need to tell her anything. Best keep your focus on the task at hand.
Noted.
What's the backstory between him and Circe? Does anyone know?
Garlic.
Seems like there's some sort of history there, judging by his comments. Who doesn't he have history with? Okay, fair enough. Now, let's go around and give out our nectar. Oh, she still doesn't want anything. He stayed on her island for an extended period of time during his famous voyage home from the Trojan Wars, as I recall it. Okay.
Thought I said you needn't curry favor with
I think
me.
they may have been lovers, too? Bow chicka wow
Take
wow.
this bottle nonetheless, if but to penalize you for not offering it up instead to someone more deserving of your affection.
I can think of no one else I would rather have this than you, Headmistress. You've made me the goddess I am, and not a night goes by that I'm not grateful for it.
How often must I say I'm not your mother, Milinui? You needn't lavish me with such unbridled praise. I raised you to destroy our common foe. You owe no gratitude to me.
You've often said what we intend and what we do are not the same. I know you're not my birth mother, so what? You've cared for me. That's more than enough.
I've used you, and I'm using you still. Can't you see that? I've attempted not to hide this fact from you, yet you turn it aside.
It's because I don't believe you in the slightest. You clearly, obviously care for me as much as you deny it here, Hecate.
You have raised me in accordance with the promises you made to my father. He never asked you to coddle me, did he? Surely he wanted me to fend for myself.
And do you think you can? You remain under my auspices, take aid from Olympus. You're not as independent as I planned. And furthermore, I've inadvertently caused you to think I've made you better off.
Okay, Hecate, I understand you're trying to put up a wall here, but don't push me away. You're getting a little bit mean.
I believe you have. I know no other way. It fills me with sorrow, knowing you feel undeserving of the love I have for you.
But of course, Mel handles it so delicately and so perfectly.
Set your sorrow well aside for now. I'll drink your nectar and enjoy it, if you please.
I would.
What interesting conversations we've had with characters tonight.
Every possibility.
Alright, now we have got some new incantations we can do. First up is Nectar of Godly Savor. The gods themselves use this drink to strengthen their connections with each other. Whenever we claim rewards of nectar, we'll gain a palm slice. That's sick.
May nectar of the gods bring greater blessings still.
Very well then.
Incantation complete. And then we've got one more we can do. Observance of Gaia's Secrets. Like most other living things, plants and funguses have a desire to persist above all else. We'll gain a 35% chance to find a seed for whatever we gather from soil plots whenever we harvest.
By light of moon, together, let us shape reality. So mote it be.
With that incantation complete, apparently we fulfilled a prophecy, so that's good. And I guess that's it for now. Our only remaining incantations are the three sort of endgame ones. Disintegration of monstrosity, dissolution of time, and end to dumbest slumber. So we are a real potion master here. Precision instruments. The daughter of the god of the dead shall improve each of her reagent gathering abilities, including all the tools revealed in the silver pool.
The tools of the unseen were bound to grow strong.
Prophecy complete. That's 5 prophecies we've completed tonight. That's seriously a new record. All right. Now, back on our nectar journey. Let's hand some to Moros.
This nectar of the gods, it's such a luxury. With my sisters, I led a relatively simple life. Now to find myself in such a place, much less with you. No prophecy could have prepared me.
Moros, stop flirting with me. You're promised to someone else, remember?
You seem to truly like it here. I think we have our needs fulfilled. Though I've not often heard anything in the Crossroads described as luxurious. Are things so different where you're from?
Well, it was an excellent place to be a weaver. But there is not a lot of other recreational activity or other company. I fear I may become quite self-indulgent with all this.
I don't think you're at any risk of that just yet.
No, I think you deserve to indulge just a little bit, my guy.
Just had to see my reaction to another one of these, huh? You say it's only a gift, but you're probably keeping meticulous track of every nectar you dole out. Hoping whoever gets one's gonna like you just a little more each time.
No, neither of those things are true. What are you talking about? I definitely don't have a list of all the gifts I've given.
Congratulations on making this weird, Eris. Fine, you figured me out. I'm desperate for your approval and affection. Yours and everyone's. Is that what you think?
You said it, babe, not me. Now come off it. Though, if you can keep a secret, I do like you just a little more, I think.
Yay! See? It's working! My grand plan! Alright, last but certainly not least, let's go give Adora a bottle.
Such pitiable offerings as this are hardly worth my notice, witch!
No, but seriously, thanks. Nobody ever gets me anything. Besides you, I mean. That's nice, you know?
My pleasure, Dora. I love seeing you smile.
It's nice for me as well. Having you here as company means a lot, so it really is the least I could do.
All right, bless. We've got 1 nectar left, I think. Yep, so we can go give one to Skelly. Don't want him to feel left out, even though he's over here in the training grounds. While we're here, we can also upgrade Aspect of Eos to rank 3.
Ignium, awaken.
Nice.
The Slayer of Titans returns.
Hey, man.
I try not to dwell on what shall happen if and when all this is finally over, Commander. I know I ought to be completely focused on the task, but as we near a potential end, I cannot help but think ahead.
Well, stop it. How many times have I told you, never think ahead, kiddo? No good is ever gonna come of that. The here and now is all that counts.
You're truly saying one should never plan, but you're a commander. Anticipation and strategy are integral to martial leadership.
If you're always doing good right now, you're always doing good later. That's all there is to it. Now quit with your worrying.
Okay.
Interesting advice, but anyway, here's some nectar. My last bottle.
Look, kiddo, I gotta level with you. Got kind of a drinking problem over here. Stuff goes right through me. I just don't want you.
I mean, that's
wasting this when
fair.
you could give it to one of those other guys out there.
But can you still taste it? I don't care if it goes right through you, as long as you can enjoy the process.
Commander, thank you for your honesty with me. I hate to think all that nectar only served to make you ill at ease. You do know you don't need to drink it, right? It can be a collector's item. A reminder of your friends and the affection that they have for you.
I like that. Instead of collecting Pokemon cards, Skelly can just collect bottles of nectar. It's a good way to put it, Mel.
Affection schmaffection. Look, I'm gonna keep it just this 6th time, but don't go giving any more to me, okay?
Got it.
Yes, sir.
But yes, you're absolutely right. After our conversation with Moros, you can see the aspect of the umbral flames that we're currently wearing, Aspect of Eos. Literally, its ability is called Daybreaker, and the description is, rosy-fingered dawn is mistress of a certain light more captivating than any other. That's an interesting conversation. Or connection. That's the word I was looking for. Connection.
Which one?
Alright, so I want to try to fulfill Chaos's prophecy next with the Transcendent Embryo. So we're going to put this on at the very beginning, and then we're going to use it throughout the entire run. Unfortunately, that means we're not going to switch off to Evil Eye in our battle against Prometheus. We're going to have to try to just do this one without any additional help. Well, that's not true. The additional help is going to come from this heirloom, but only this heirloom. Now, before we go, I wanted to do a little decorating if we can. Honestly, there's not a lot of decorating to do out here. We can get some different Arcana cards. We can get a new dais. But I think I'm going to spend my kudos up here instead. I was saving them for down there because I felt like I hadn't decorated down there very much, but there's honestly not that much to decorate. I think I'd rather look up here. Like, there's so many different things we can get up here. Lanterns, leaves. Also,
depths of hell. Within these crossroads, you
look at her doing some kind of incantation with her minions.
Yet we would ask your service to our cause. Your will
I've never
is
seen this
yours,
before.
Your choice is given thus. Together, let us rise above our flaws. So mote it be.
Damn. Seemed like a pretty badass incantation. Anyway, sorry, Dora, I'm back. What do you have to offer me? Creation urn, water well. Oh my god, there's so many things. So many things, like an insane amount of things. Okay, let's get a sunburst rug, so if and when Icarus comes to visit us again, he'll have somewhere to stand. A bit of flooring in honor of daybreak. There's some dispute as to whether the subject being honored here is the Titan Helios or the god Apollo.
This seems promising.
Yeah, sure. This almost makes me wish I still had feet.
Huh.
Huh. Okay, what else are we gonna get? Let's get some chthonic braziers next to Nemesis. The bright gleam of silver is perhaps at its most beautiful in this particular light.
You know what? Sure.
Let's light up her life.
Ugh.
There you
I guess
go.
this ought to heat things up out there a bit.
You're just gonna look even more beautiful in the light. Yeah. And now, what else are we gonna get? Let's get, ooh, let's get some folding screens for the hot springs. Standing panels behind which the incurably modest disrobe. Shame is an emotion deeply held by many mortals, sometimes even into death.
Let's do it.
Can do. Not like anybody's gonna use these, but they do look nice.
Someone might. What else? We don't have many kudos left. May as well, let's work on decking out the hot spring. We can also do some bronze racks. Include various plush fabrics suitable for drying off. The cutting briskness of the night air may be diminished by these to some extent.
Let's try this on.
I believe Odysseus would find these helpful at least. That's exactly who I was thinking of, TS.
Who needs shades to hold your towels when there's this?
Perfect. Yeah, exactly. Odysseus did bring up modesty the first time we went to the hot springs together, so there you go. Got some areas now to change and dry off, and then over here, when Icarus visits us again, we have a little rug to stand on. Speaking of Odysseus, where are you going? Oh, he's going to look at my plants, I guess. Alrighty. Now, back to what we were doing. So we've got the Transcendent Embryo equipped. I upgraded my torches. Let's see about
May need to take
making
new
things
vows.
harder. It would, yeah, in order for us to get another testament, we need to go up to level 4. Because the overworld is harder than the underworld, I think I'm actually going to hold off for right now. I don't mind necessarily going up to level 4, but if I'm going to do it, I would rather do it in an underworld run.
This I vow.
Not an overworld run, so I'm just going to take it all off for right now, and then maybe on our next underworld run, we'll go up to level 4. We'll see.
Knight's Testament can wait.
But I don't really want to test my chances, especially since we're already... I mean, I don't want to call it a handicap because I don't think it's actually going to be that bad, but we already are kind of hindering ourselves by sticking to the Transcendent Embryo for the whole run, so... One thing at a time.
Now for Typhon.
Let's go up.
All right.
Alright, so our first boon from the Embryo is Transcendent Chasm. It means my casts deal plus 76 damage, which is crazy. Holy moly. Maybe I should try to work casts in at least to our first 8 encounters before this one switches up a little bit.
Kronos must be getting right sore from all your meetings here, Witchy. But ain't learned a proper lesson yet. Much as it must be nice flattening him, starting to wonder what's the plan here besides that.
Well, I can't tell you, but just trust me. There's a plan. Honestly, maybe this is a run where we try to use casts, because look at this. Next up, we can get an epic boon. Anvil Ring. Your casts deal damage 3 times in succession to foes in the binding circle.
Excellent.
So maybe I've just gotta use casts. Go in, hit a cast, then move out and hit them. Yeah, I mean, that'll actually probably be super beneficial. If you go cast, dodge out, attack, attack, attack. I think this is what we've got to do.
Within those waters teems the strangest life.
To me.
A zeal?
Hey, a zeal.
That's a new fish. I don't think we've caught a zeal before. An uncommon serpentine denizen from the river Acheron. Whether it is technically a fish or not has lately ceased to be a subject of debate. People gave up, eh? I mean, I guess everyone who may possibly care is currently dead. by virtue of the fact that they're all zombies, so. Yeah, I think the casts plus attacks is really actually going to help us out. Grandma!
You bested Kronos again, didn't you, Flower? We always knew he could be beaten. I once saw to it myself. But can he be destroyed? The Witch of the Crossroads must know.
We're working on it, Grandma. Now remember, when we defeated Typhon on Tuesday and got up to the top of Mount Olympus, we actually got to meet Grandma in the flesh for the first time, which was really nice. And then we're going to pick up Ice Strike, so our attacks deal more damage and inflict freeze. We're starting off good. We got a rare boon and an epic boon to start. I'll take it. Yeah, all the zombies are going to care about is whether the eel has brains or not. Exactly. Fun fact, there's no such thing as a fish. Okay, I'm going to need you to explain that one a little bit, Bronny.
Ghastly thing. Aphrodite.
You really got him, didn't you, gorgeous? My little birdie told me everything, how you fought all the way into those rancid depths and took that Kronos down. Though, he's already back and angrier than ever, isn't he?
Unfortunately. Let's grab a Heartbreaker.
Should head back out.
Oh no, don't let us bring on the taxonomy of fish again. I remember last time that happened. Last time? I don't even remember last time. Where to go from here? Probably Magic and Demeter up in the corner.
Another time sign.
Heck yeah. I like how this is shaping up. Yeah, I really think the implementation of the cast in my regular routine is going to make all the difference here. Tiff, I'm the historian around here. The historian of chat discussions. That's true. Whenever I need to be reminded of something, it's Meerkat I would call. You do have a very impressive memory. Good call. Stops copying brains from Wikipedia. Alright, I'll have to look into this in my own time. Or not. Maybe I should just live blissfully unaware about the taxonomies of fish.
The gods.
Ooh, local climate. Your Omega cast deals more damage, and if you're in the binding circle, the bonus is doubled. And it's a fated choice, and it builds off the sort of cast build that we're doing today, and it fulfilled a prophecy. My goodness. We have been fulfilling prophecies literally left and right around here lately. This is insanely impressive. Alright, next up I want to see Selene. Yeah, by the way, Tiff, you have a Route 22 encounter on your last Pokemon Nuzlocke you never grabbed. Do you write notes somewhere? Do you have a Tiff stream notebook? Because that is impressive, and also I guess we'll never get that Route 22 encounter. Not that we needed it, because we were victorious even without it.
I have something for you.
Something for me? Okay.
Let us together shine this night, O moon.
Kronos can wait, for he is time itself. You turn your energies instead toward his armies on the surface, and can slow him down that way, growing stronger all the while.
I think I'm gonna grab the moon water. Do a little healing this time around.
Foes eliminated.
The no such thing as fish boils down to the fact that a lot of sea creatures are more closely related to land animals than other sea creatures, apparently. Alana has a degree in marine biology. I'm sure I've told you guys that before. But the reason I'm bringing that up is because I might have to ask her off stream what she thinks of this whole no such thing as fish theory. I might cause a rift in this household, but I might just have to bring it up.
Shades, you're free.
Providing covering fire.
I feel like we haven't seen Artemis in forever. Dang. It's nice to see those green arrows. It's been a minute. I'm gonna head off to bed now, kick lots of butt, and have a good night. Thanks so much, Lace. I appreciate it. It was good to see you. Have a great rest of your night, and thanks for hanging out.
For the
Hopefully I'll stop by and watch you play some more Yakuza soon.
Got all the way down to the House of Hades, so I heard. Must be nice having fated authority over the lowest reaches of the underworld. Unless you're Kronos.
He was most certainly annoyed. Wields a scythe that's twice my height, surrounds himself with feral satyr worshippers ready to die for him. I'm not surprised it once took both our fathers and more to bring him down.
No reason to compare yourself. They're high and mighty lords of the heavens and the underworld, but they fought Kronos by necessity. You were trained to do precisely this.
I love her. I like Shadow Pounce. I know Killing Stroke is the rare one and it's the fated choice, but I really like this one. After we dash, our Omega moves may deal critical damage for 2 seconds. Our Omega critical chance is 10%. I dodge and dash a lot.
Let's do this again sometime.
So I think that's gonna come in handy. All the gods are petty. Some are reasonable people as well. Sometimes, if they feel like it. Yeah, Artemis is part of that group. Let's upgrade Ice Strike. What is the next Nuzlocke going to be? So I don't know if it will have a particular twist to it per se, but the next game that it will be in is Black and White. We've almost done a Nuzlocke now in every single mainline Pokemon game. The only gens we haven't done are Gen 5 and Gen 7. Gen 7 is my most hated gen. I really don't like Gen 7, and Gen 7 is not set up very well for a Nuzlocke. So we might ultimately end up skipping Gen 7, but regardless, Gen 5, aka Black and White, would be our next Nuzlocke setting or game. Artemis might be one of the smartest gods in all of Greek mythology. When Kratos snapped, she didn't even show her face in his games. Have you done Diamond, Pearl, Platinum? Yeah, we did Diamond and we did not succeed. We failed.
My Chaos Boon just changed.
We've successfully completed Fire Red, Violet, Y. Only 3? Fire Red, Violet, and Y. And then we failed Soul Silver. We failed Diamond. We failed Sword. Right? Does that math add up, or am I missing a gen? Oh, and we failed Emerald. Yes, we're 3 and 4. 3 wins, 4 losses. So we're trying to get back up to 500 with the next Nuzlocke. You could do only cute Pokemon? There's no way that could cause controversy. Honestly, I kind of like that. In advance, we could like vote on who's cute and who's not. Let's do Sunburst. But yeah, honestly, we'll probably do that Nuzlocke sometime this year. I feel like I've been on the track of doing basically 1 Nuzlocke challenge per year, roughly. We did our last Nuzlocke challenge at the beginning of last year, so at some point this year, I would imagine that we will do another Pokemon Nuzlocke, and yeah, it will be in Black and White, I imagine. A Psyduck only run? Oh, we're done here. I didn't realize. Is Psyduck even in Black and White? I don't know. It's probably not viable to do a color restriction this time around. I mean, it might be. I'd have to do some preliminary research and see what Pokemon are in Black and White. The one thing I do remember about Black and White is that it's a little bit different because until you beat the main story, so essentially the entirety of the Nuzlocke, you can only use the Pokemon introduced in that gen. So a lot of times, you know, it's a mix of new and old Pokemon as you go through the journey. But basically for the main line of Black and White, it's all new Pokemon. Previous Pokemon don't become available until after you beat the main game. So your pool of Pokemon in Black and White are is much smaller. So that'll be something we have to contend with. Hey Ash, that's what we're just talking about now. If we do a color, if we do cute Pokemon, I don't know. We'd have to brainstorm what theme we would do for this Nuzlocke run. Because I do like the idea of a theme. It doesn't need to be something that increases the difficulty too exponentially, but it is fun to have a little bit of a theme thrown in there. We've done so many Nuzlockes at this point that, you know, to keep them a little bit fresh, it is nice to have a theme, right? A Nuzlocke where you can't use black or white colored Pokemon. Ooh.
Felt that.
I mean, that could potentially be viable. Again, I would have to look at the list of Pokemon, which is what I did for the last one. I looked at the list and made sure, okay, there's enough of this colored Pokemon to actually do this. So that's a possibility. But yeah, unfortunately, Black and White, the pool of potential Pokemon you can use is a little smaller, so that's going to limit us a little bit. We could keep it basic and then save the themes for retry runs. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, and or just, you know, just because it's Black and White, and again, it has that weird situation of a smaller pool of Pokemon available to you. We don't do a theme for this one. We save the theme for the next one or something.
Make it out at first, but sounds an awful lot like Prometheus.
The Titan of Foresight, and one of your allies in case you've not met, for apparently you serve the same master. What have the wretched dead to say about the likes of him?
Mostly just moans and groans. Might be they're hungry like me. Cause if Prometheus really made off with fire from the gods like I'm hearing, he probably knows how to cook.
Fair enough, I guess.
This one's for you.
Here's a twist. You could have a black and white filter on your stream for the duration of the Nuzlocke. That could be fun, like to do something like that doesn't necessarily impact the game for the twist, you know? I don't know. But we can think of something, and feel free to start brainstorming some ideas. I have no idea when the Nuzlocke will be. I don't have a set time or anything like that. It'll be sometime this year, and it will be in black and white, so that's about all I can commit to right now. Just a reminder, the black's the white one, and white is the black. You mean in terms of the legendary? Yeah. Excuse your poor typing? No worries, Kirk. Alright, down goes the Cyclops. I could dress up like a mime.
Good night.
The black and white, kind of like the Expedition 33 fit. The black and white striped shirt.
Coin for Charon.
Or for Hermes. Actually, yeah, probably for Hermes. I'm gonna buy every single thing in his store right now. Oh, I can't afford Sultanic, but I can afford Aegis Charm and Path of Stars, so we'll grab those. Oh my god, the entirety of the run I can't talk, I would just mime. Can you imagine? A Pokemon dies and I can't even cry about it? Just have to drop to my knees in silent agony.
That's Rocky.
Yeah, I'm playing black right now, so I'm getting the white legendary. I'm gonna play white too, just for Braviary though. Okay, cool. Are you doing any sort of like Nuzlocke challenge right now, Beast, or are you just playing through the game normally? She'd be Mrs. Mime. That's dumb and I like it.
Out of my way.
You're just playing through. I never played them when I was younger, and I don't have to pay, so I figured why not. I played Black and White 2 when I was young. Or sorry, I played Black and White when I was younger, but I never played Black and White 2. So I played through Black and White 2. I mean, I want to say that was recently, but it was probably close on like 5 years ago now. But I did play through them like not too long ago for the very first time, because I had never played Black and White 2 when I was younger.
Some bones for later use.
Peace, are you trying to summon the Nintendo lawyers? Yeah, maybe be careful.
All is possible.
I mean, Beast has a defense lawyer right here. Best place to summon them? Oh god, don't get me involved in this. Keep me the hell away from Nintendo lawyers.
Well? The boon from Chaos just took hold.
Alright, so we got a new Chaos boon. The heirloom gave us Transcendent Discovery. We have an 87% chance to find plus 100% resources with our gathering tools. Nice. That won't help us out in combat, but it's always nice to gather more resources.
A bit of solid ground.
Now we get to see Cersei.
Secret spices, chicken stock.
She's making dinner by the sounds of it. Honestly, sounds pretty yummy. Oh, never mind. Take it back. The recipe took a twist. A twist.
Form a circle. Think afar. Seal the contents in a jar.
The fuck are you making? It sounded yummy at first, girl.
Look who's back.
And then it went off the deep end.
I wonder, does sour Lady Hecate as yet consort with that tactician shade of hers? Not of surpassing stature, prone to talk. Oh, what was his name again?
Skelly? You know Skelly?
You mean Odysseus?
Oh, Odysseus.
He remains indispensable to our cause. What knowledge I possess of this route and the dangers along it are thanks largely to him. Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason at all. It's merely that he was a flighty sort, as I recall, quite prone to wandering about. So his continued service is a bit of a surprise. A pleasant one, mind you.
There's been a lot of jealousy tonight. I detect a hint of jealousy there in her voice that Odysseus stayed so long in one place and presumably didn't stay very long on this island.
Did you used to know him? I don't recall you interacting at the crossroads. Not that I was paying much heed to anything besides my studies then. I was so little last you visited.
Once I relocated this isle, the journey to the crossroads became much more arduous. As for Odysseus, yes, him I've met before. Him and his pig-headed crew. A different age, Puppet. But chance he's learned a bit since then.
Damn, okay. I'm gonna grab the Primal Psychic Connection, so the spiritual benefit that our animal familiar provides is stronger this night, doubling our bonus innate critical chance to 4%.
Our Lady protect you.
Felt that for sure. Evening, little pigs.
I think actually I hit the 1/8 chance of no bonus resources, because I only gathered one branch there. So, damn my luck, guess I won't be buying a lottery ticket. Thanks, Chaos. Yeah, right? God damn, dude. I am taking your embryo all the way to the top of this mountain. That's the best you could give me. Really useful.
Behold the stars.
Alright. Whenever you use your hex, gain 15 gold. You can use it one more time before using a fountain. Ooh, your hex also restores magic. You can use it more. And it restores more HP.
Seleni's hidden strength.
It
like
is
it.
decided.
Alright.
Locked.
Oh, we're not done here? No, we're not done here. I almost missed the magic. Alright, there we go. Max magic now is 265. That's pretty good.
No, you don't.
Hey Ria, it's like 4 AM. I just wanted to say hi and wish you a great stream before I go pass out. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you for stopping in. It's good to see you. Go get a good rest now. And hopefully we can kick some butt in your honor.
Acceptable.
Acceptable? I think it was pretty good, actually, but...
There.
There we go. Finally, I got a Chaos Harvest there. I got some bonus resources. So the boon's not all bad. It did activate at least once. Hope you're doing well and the weather's not being too bad. We got a snowstorm warning down here across the pond in Germany. No, things are actually pretty good on my end, actually. We've got a bit of mild weather coming through. We've been in the plus temperatures the past couple of days. We don't have a lot of snow. As far as winter goes, we're doing pretty good. So make sure you stay safe and stay warm during the upcoming snow you got headed your way. I hear most of Central Europe's getting a snow dump. Stay safe down there, yeah.
We shall find all of it, melt it down, and return the gold whence it came.
You're getting a lot of rain in the next couple days? Okay, so a lot of you guys are getting precipitation. But, different types. Okay, so right now we have Ice Strike, so our attacks deal more damage and inflict freeze. And if we get Cold Storage, then our freeze effects will last 3 seconds longer. So I'm gonna take that. Fuck it, we snowball! We already had a lot of snow and it just rained, so tomorrow and today looks like it's gonna be slippery. Oh, that's the worst, yeah. When you have rain and then it freezes and gets covered over in snow, be very, very careful.
To the shore.
We're getting comparatively mild, clear weather in my neck of the woods. Sounds like what I've got in my neck of the woods, yes.
Why is it that you're putting all your effort into stopping me? You're Strife. You should be unpredictable. Perhaps lash out at the forces of Kronos for a change of pace.
What makes you think I don't? You're not the center of the world, babe, and I couldn't be more unpredictable. Don't know why I keep running into you, though. It's so random.
So random, hey? You're here every single fucking time I am. Yeah, you're so unpredictable, girl. I'll give it up to Eris. She fucking grinds my gears, but I cannot deny that she is funny and entertaining. I hadn't seen that Malinois fight before my bi-neurons are activated. I'm pretty sure the entirety of Hades 2 activates our bi-neurons.
Better.
Now it's my turn.
Something for everyone in this game, that's what I always say. Or someone for everyone, I should really say. Eris just needs to clean up her damn trash. Yeah, seriously. I'd be a lot more amenable to her if she would just do that, but... Apparently the cold record of this winter has been set at -42. Oof. Luckily, we have not had anywhere near that cold yet, but I remember last year at the end of January we were in the -40 range, so still lots of time for that to happen here, unfortunately. Nice.
But I don't want to go. I just got here.
Sorry, girl. It was great, but bye-bye. Strife has been vanquished.
She never learns.
Level up! Alright, give me
Maybe
that
she
golden
gets all
apple.
these.
I don't know where she gets all those. She has a friggin' stash.
Now the climb.
Is Eris becoming Reaper all of a sudden whenever she says, die, die, die? Drink from our fountain. We can't change our heirloom, of course. We can, however, buy some stuff at Hermes' shop. A mystery boon and a centaur heart. Don't mind if I do. Good purchases from the Hermes shop. Alright, now it's time to start climbing the mountain. Breathe in that cold, clean winter air, Mel. Prometheus awaits us at the end of this section, which is probably going to be difficult. This is the first time we've fought Prometheus without the evil eye heirloom in a while. Hopefully we're still going to be able to be successful even without that. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
You dare.
I'm going to upgrade Anvil Ring.
Do
and
not
then do some
depart just
fishing.
yet.
And caught.
Nice. We
Wow,
got a
a
Chaos
star
Harvest
sailor.
there. It's starting to kick in a little bit more now. And there. Alright, it was just the first time the Chaos Harvest decided not to kick in.
I have this.
I'll be honest, the DPS at this point feels a bit middling. Yeah, I agree. But we've got time. We're still very early on. Hopefully we'll get some good boons here now in the next couple of sections. Oh no, the eagle's here. Against my better judgment, I actually pre-ordered something for once. Oh cool, what did you pre-order?
Clear.
Okay, we got a new boon now from the Transcendent Embryo. We just got Transcendent Mind, which gives us plus 66 max magic, so that should come in handy. The more magic we have, the more moves we can get off, so in particularly long battles, such as the one upcoming against Prometheus, that's where that'll really shine. That much less likely to run out, exactly. That was the eagle that ate Prometheus's liver. It must be full for the night. No, Prometheus and that eagle are friends now, remember? Which is weird. Hey, Swaz, what the heck, dude? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. Everyone, go check out my friend Swaz. He's currently playing Big Boobas. Stellar Blade. He's a cool guy. Go give him a follow, will ya? Hey Swaz, hey Brute Force, welcome on in, guys. Welcome to Hades 2. We are making our way up Mount Olympus here, and it looks like Athena is here to say hello.
It almost looks as though you're having to contend with the invaders on your own, Lady Athena. There's a lot of mountain to cover, with too few allies.
Well, we have you, cousin. As for our other allies, we as a family are loath to beg assistance or for anything. To all our followers and compatriots, our message has been clear. We have this matter well under control.
Big Boobas is her nickname, but Booba Blade is her government name. That's so dumb and I love it. No, seriously though, how are you enjoying Stellar Blade? I've never played it before, so interested to hear your thoughts on it. Rhea says 8-Bit Dough has an all-button leverless controller, and they're releasing a clear purple version with a decal that's the signature of 2 pro players. Looks very nice, and 8-Bit Dough makes good controllers, so I felt safe enough to pre-order. And also, they're not charging extra. It's just the standard price of the version for Switch and PC. Oh, awesome! Are you into fighting games, Rhea? That's a genre I do not have much experience in at all, so I'm always very impressed at, like, fighting game pros.
Is that the truth of it, or merely posturing, if you'll pardon my bluntness? You are clearly being overrun.
On the contrary, our automatons have quite effectively held many of our enemies at bay, and you and I can make a significant difference as well if we don't dally.
We're doing our best, girl. Hey, what's up?
Oh, I just spent like 30 minutes trying to beat one boss and a dummy.
You just spent 30 minutes trying to beat one boss like a dummy, guys. Alana is officially turning into a real gamer. As we said on Tuesday night's stream, I've got Alana playing Dave the Diver, and she is diving, get it, right in. She is loving Dave the Diver, so much so, she's spending 30 minutes on a single boss fight.
Because I'm bad at it.
No, what's going on? What's the boss fight?
It was like this big extinct thing at the bottom of the ocean.
A big extinct thing at the bottom of the ocean. I don't know if I remember a big... I mean, it's been so long now since we played Dave the Diver. We played Dave the Diver on stream, I think July 2024 is when it came out. So like a year and a half ago? I don't know. It's been a minute. So honestly, I don't remember a lot of the bosses, but I'm sure you can get it.
I did.
Oh, you did get it!
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize this story had a happy ending.
No,
Let's go!
I'm done. It just took me forever.
Look, some bosses take a while, trust me. We have had to retry many a boss on this stream, so shout out to you. Hell yeah. Oh, we've got a controversial question for you. Are fish real?
What?
Alana, can you define what a fish is?
Cold-blooded, scaly swimming thing?
Apparently there's some sort of theory, or not theory, well, conspiracy theory, I suppose, that fish aren't real because fish are more... I don't know. You guys will have to explain it. I told them you have a degree in marine biology and that I would pester you about this later, but I honestly can't even remember what the theory is. It's something, yeah, it's like the birds aren't real theory.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is like the birds aren't real.
Yeah. I don't know how much stock we can put into this. The taxonomy of fish is a mess, apparently.
It is. I'll give you that, because I had to learn it, but...
Wasn't the term fish a very loose and awkward definition? There you go. That's from a marine biologist. It's more like the SpongeBob meme. Fish. A loose umbrella, yes. Hi, Alana. Thanks for putting up with Tiff's puns. She loves my puns. Come on. She said she loves my puns. Meerkat says, Alana, stream when? Honestly, you should stream Dave the Diver. Come on! People would love to watch you play Dave the Diver. Well, congratulations on beating the boss. So glad she's loving Dave the Diver. Great game if you guys haven't played it. It's such an interesting mishmash. It's one of those games that's like every genre mixed into one. You've got the action combat under the sea. You've got the restaurant management combat above ground. You've got some farming sim elements. There's like some rhythm game elements. It's interesting. There's a lot going on in Dave the Diver, and it's awesome. Just catching up on chat here. Rhea says, I am, with respect to being into fighting games. I've been in my first super major last year and going to a local at the end of the month. Oh, damn, you're like competitive. That's really cool, dude. And Swaz says, I really like Stellar Blade. Story's good. Combat's also good if you like rhythm-type games, satisfying parrying and dodging and stuff. Honestly, I love all that, so I might have to check out Booba Blade at some point. Might have to check it out. I'm also loving this story. I love a good story of mystery and slowly figuring out what's going on. Me too, man. So everything you're saying makes it sound like I might have to check out Booba Blade. But, alright. Enough sidetracking about the status of fish. What was Athena saying? Right, she was talking about how her and her automatons have everything under control here. And Mel says, huh, really? Okay, now we are going to grab Mental Block. This is a fated choice, which is always great, and it looks like this might be great for this build in particular. Your casts also deal a burst of damage in the area and momentarily make you deflect.
Wise choice.
All right, we'll try that out. This seems pretty cool.
The enemy awaits.
Sure does. See you later. See you later. Holy crap, that automaton got some big hits in there on me.
Alright, here you go.
Thanks for the delivery, dude. We're also going to upgrade our cold storage. Oh, and then we got Zeus.
Word has it that you somehow managed to thwart Kronos just last night. Although I remain somewhat skeptical because his forces still press the attack, and Typhon shows no sign of slowing down. We have to put a stop to this.
I think this is the first time we've seen Zeus tonight. Holy moly, another raid? What the heck? Sugar Melly! Hi, my friend. It is so good to see you. This was raid right into the Sugar Melly raid. Hello, Melly. How was your stream tonight? You're playing Baldur's Gate 3. Very nice. One of your favorite games of all time, of course. Everybody, go check out Sugar Melly. She is friggin' awesome. She's been a friend of mine for a very long time. Mel, how long have we known each other? Like, a friggin' decade, dude? So long. So long. Anyways, go check her out. Hello, Beats. Hello, Comic. Hello, Morgan. You were playing Baldur's Gate 3 with the crew tonight? Nice. You guys arrived just in time to see Daddy Zeus posing, looking all serious and whatnot. This is Zeus, King of the Olympians. What do you got for me, Zeus? Let's see. Ooh, I definitely want Static Shock. Your strikes emit chain lightning that bounces up to 4 times and does 15 damage a bounce. We primed 50 magic, but that's okay. We have 376 max magic. We can handle this. Rory! Hi!
7 years. Tiff, I am very lucky to be your friend.
Oh.
If it wasn't for you, I might never have joined this wonderful community of folks on Twitch. So proud of everything you've accomplished over the years.
Rory, you are so kind, my friend. Thank you very, very much for that resub. 84 months. Yeah, we're old. Me and Melly were just talking about how old we were, and then Rory swooped in and proved it with the 84-month resub. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it very much. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. I hope you guys had a blast playing Baldur's Gate 3. Now, I know Mel, Rory, Morgan, and Zippy were doing a 4-player co-op Baldur's Gate 3 campaign. So my question is, are you guys still following along with that campaign, or have you started a new campaign? What's the deal? Oh, that is the one. How long have you guys been playing this campaign now? I feel like you started it forever ago. So honestly, I love the fact that it's still going and you're persevering and you're still playing it. That's fantastic. You started in early 2024. No way. A 2-year-long series. That's dedication. Wow, I love that. We're in Act 3, right? I remember stopping by because, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys took a little bit of a hiatus from it, so I was really excited to see you streaming tonight. But I remember stopping by. I think it was Zippy who was in the brothel. It was very, very funny, but I do remember stopping by for that. What's up?
Try and give Muffin her wet food, you know.
Yep.
Medication eventually.
Yep.
And she would not get off the couch to take her wet food.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, I'll let her sniff it and lure her up. No, herself is on the couch enjoying her wet food.
Muffin is eating wet food straight from the couch because she's the most spoiled girl in the world, and that's the thing.
Cats are assholes.
So do you want me to wait until we finish stream to give her medication? Okay.
She's lapping it up on the couch.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Our little girl. The one where Zippy goes to a brothel. Yes, that was the name of the episode that I last watched. My favorite episode, actually. It's like a real D&D campaign. We're taking lots of breaks. Honestly, yeah, fair. Thank you for the shout out for Rory as well. So many wonderful streamers in here tonight. Melly's in here, Swaz is in here, Morgan's in here, Rory's in here. Rector was in here earlier, Lace was in here earlier. So many streamers showing out tonight. I appreciate it. Love all of you guys.
Washed in moonlight.
So many absolutely fantastic content creators on this platform. I have to take off because it's very late and I have a somewhat early morning. Great to see you all. TS, Melly, Bronny, Tiff, Alana. Absolutely, Rory. It was so good to see you. I need to send you a message someday. Maybe we can catch up and have a phone call or something. It's been forever. Hope you're doing good. Have a great night. I need to get this game. Did you play the first game, Mel? Yes, you did. Okay, yeah. Then you need to get this game because this game is literally just more Hades 1. And as you know, that's a good thing, because Hades 1 was absolutely fantastic. And somehow, this is like the perfect example of a sequel. They just took the first game, polished everything, and made it bigger and better in every way. It's a perfect sequel, one of my absolute favorite games from last year, and I can't say enough good things about it, honestly. Really, really good. I still do Hades runs when I want to unwind. Oh, I love that. Then yes, please get this game. This is still my very first playthrough of Hades 2. We're about 50 hours into the game now, so it is, I beat the first Hades, according to Steam, in about 40 hours. So this game is much more substantial in terms of content than the first game. There's more than one route now. You're not just going through the underworld, you're also going in the overworld as well, which is where we are right now, climbing Mount Olympus. And so there's just a ton more content, a ton more characters, lots of different weapons. It's just, yeah, I can't describe it any better than just bigger and better Hades 1. Which is the way a sequel should be, right?
Olympus, I accept this message.
But yeah, we're still working towards getting the credits to roll and finishing our runs. As you know, if you played Hades 1, defeating the boss is not the end of the game. You do have to beat the boss multiple times, and that's what we're in the process of doing. There are 2 major bosses in Hades 2, not just one. There are 2 main bosses, endgame bosses, whatever you want to call them. So we're sort of alternating between the underworld and the overworld and beating each one. And as we do, we get closer and closer to figuring out how we're going to end this threat for good. I'm going to grab, I know there's rare and epic boons on order, but I actually like the common boon the best. The Arctic Gale. Our casts will create a gust around the binding circle, which will do some damage, so I'm gonna pick that up. Have you heard of the book Catabasis? No, I haven't.
Please, Rocky.
What is Catabasis? Ooh, we haven't seen this guy in ages. I forgot about this. So you're climbing up Mount Olympus. Mount Olympus is under siege now by a horde of monsters. Okay, and everyone's either holed up and trying to survive or trying to fight these monsters. But there is one secret party
Chip away, Rocky.
happening. For the people who don't give a goddamn about what's happening outside, this is the party for you. Look at this. Look who it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Cheetah Thong himself.
Hey, look who decided to reconsider coming to our little gathering. Welcome back, Mel baby. Now go on, you grab yourself a cup and mingle with the crowd.
This guy, there's no words, honestly. We all see it, right? And by it, you know what I mean. We hear the music. Nothing needs to be said.
As tempting as that sounds, Lord Dionysus, unfortunately, I don't think I can. There are various perils beyond, and your fellow Olympians can only do so much to hold them off.
And I feel bad for them, really. Almighty gods with limitless power having to fend for themselves. Good thing I can drown my sorrows here, and guess what? So can you.
This guy is just something else, man. Is that a wine bottle in your trunks, or are you just that hung, my guy? Yeah, I think there's a reason he's not wearing pants, and that's because, honestly, I don't think he can fit into pants. Jeez Louise, my guy. Alright, boons of Dionysus. Moments spent in good company and cheer are to be savored. What does he have for me? Drunken Stupor. Your Omega moves will inflict hangover the first time they strike foes. Hangover. Afflicted foes take damage continuously. 75 damage every half second, and that lasts for 4 seconds. Okay. Let's put my enemies into a drunken stupor, shall we? Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. For some reason, he reminds me of Austin Powers. If Austin Powers was, you know, shredded. All right, I'll be heading out now to try to catch some sleep. Enjoy the bisexual game. Thanks, Rhea. Have a great sleep. It was good to see you.
You're a most gracious host.
I just finished the book, but it's about a Cambridge student that goes to hell to get a professor out of there. It's based a lot on Greek myths, Orpheus and Dante's Inferno, etc., but I felt like I already knew the world because of Hades the game. Like, oh yeah, the Fields of Asphodel. I've been here many times. Yeah, going into the game, I know a lot of people like were really into mythology and stuff growing up, and from what I've heard, apparently some people learned about mythology in school, which is crazy. I did not. But coming into Hades, I had very little background in Greek mythology, so kind of everything I know about Greek mythology I've learned from Hades and Hades 2, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I feel like an old pro now in some of these areas. You can see Dionysus isn't the only one taking this opportunity to hang out. Everyone's floating in the pool, having a good time. The shades are working the bar. They said, to hell with the war outside. We're gonna have a party.
What mirth remains upon the war-torn mountain of the gods apparently is concentrated here, where Dionysus, god of wine, plays host to his most favored retinue of revelers.
At least those satyrs aren't trying to slaughter me.
No, they're not trying to slaughter you, because they're friggin' boogieing. Look at this guy. Nothing's wrong, everything's great, nothing's gonna kill me, I'm just partying. The game definitely made Greek mythology feel more alive and cohesive. I was familiar with it, but I didn't remember specifics. Oh yeah, having examples such as these characters, like I will never ever forget who Dionysus, the god of wine, is now, because, well, how can you forget when you see that, right? Yeah, exactly. All right, let's go get some money. Time to leave this party, unfortunately, and head back out into the cold. I've got a job to do. As loath as I am to admit it, or to do it, we do have a job to do. We gotta save this damn world.
Special delivery.
My special delivery was 20 armor. Thanks, Bernice. I can also heal up a little bit with my power of Slaney. We now have 485 coins, and I'm pretty sure we are getting pretty close to the boss of the next area. So with that in mind, I want to make sure I go to the shop so we can spend some of this gold. Good offerings here. We can get 20 more shields. We can also get a nectar. We can get a Demeter boon.
Hear me, on my authority.
Grandma Demeter. We are going to pick up Tranquil Gain. After remaining inactive for half a second, rapidly restore magic until you act. Speaking of magic, we can also get plus 30 max magic. And, alright, that's about all we can do. I'm not max health, unfortunately. I'm about half health, but we do have that armor on top. Haven't used any Death Defiances. So let's do it. Now, this is one of the most challenging bosses in the game. I would say Prometheus is the second most challenging boss in the game. I think Prometheus is harder than Kronos, which is saying something about how difficult the overworld path is. This guy has definitely kicked my butt many a times, but we have also kicked his butt many a times. So hopefully we're on the right end of the butt kicking tonight. Let's go.
Your companion, Dora. She does not remember me, not yet. But she shall. And in so doing, remember why she chose to forget me to begin with. And forget so much more.
Okay, damn, we're finally getting some more dialogue from Prometheus about Dora. So he does know Dora, and she does know him, and they have history. Huh.
You say she's not to blame for the failings of mortal kind, as though she could have carried such a burden to begin with. What happened? How do you know her?
That one is haunted by her past, as you can see. But it is not my place to tell you any more than I already have, lest you recall too much too quickly. All in due time, as my master would say.
I think the mystery of Dora and who she was as a mortal and what connection she has with Prometheus is the most interesting mystery or story beat that we have in this game right now. I can't wait to learn more about this. But yeah, the voice acting in this game is top tier. Everything about the game, the visuals, voice acting, music, gameplay. Like, I cannot compliment this game enough. And just the amount of dialogue and voice acting in this game is crazy, too. We've been playing for 50 hours, and still every time we talk to a character, they have something new to say. There's been no repeated dialogue. Every line is voice acted. It's really impressive for an indie studio. Okay, middle, down, middle. Middle, down, middle. Now, I did lose all my shields. Unfortunately, we are shieldless. But, on the bright side, he is almost halfway dead. Just about halfway dead. It's probably what impresses me the most, 50 hours and no repeat dialogue yet. Yeah, and still, like, so many mysteries and unanswered questions and, like, developing relationships. Like, there's still so much happening. Even though we're technically close to the end of the game, it doesn't feel like we are. Okay, middle, up, down, up, middle. Middle, up, down. Damn it! Death defied. Okay, we used one death defy. That's okay. That's not the end of the world. We can always replenish those potentially. I just gotta get past this guy first. Oh my god, another death defy! Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Told you that guy was strong. Woo!
I knew this would be a struggle. But I'll always take the chance I need.
Oh man. I wish I could say easy peasy lemon squeezy. It was not easy, it was not peasy, it was not lemon, it was not squeezy, but we did it. Whew.
I did.
Whew.
What needed to be done.
Titan vanquished. It used up both of our death defies to do it.
Enough of his foresight.
But he's down. We did it. Woo! I must run to bed, but have a great rest of the stream. Yes, of course. Thank you again for the raid, Swaz. Thank you for hanging out. It was good to see you. And have a great rest of your night. Good night, liver pate. Oh, man. That was a tough fight with no evil eye, but we did it.
Could try a different
One more round with the Transcendent Embryo, and we will complete the prophecy. Before that, we're gonna buy some things from Hermes' store, and then head into the final bit of this run. We've made it to the summit of Mount Olympus, where the corruption of Typhon is very, very noticeable. Monsters are everywhere, and the final battle awaits us.
Ominous.
Ominous indeed, but we know what it is. We can do this. Now we've got to get some real good upgrades during this final bit. I only barely got past Prometheus. We're gonna need a little bit more help if we're gonna get past Typhon. That's for sure.
All clear.
For now. Up we go. On the bright side with Typhon is that I'm gonna be able to hit him with my cast fairly easily because he doesn't move, so I can just drop the cast, get that to do its thing, and then go from there. But yeah, we're gonna need to do way more DPS or it's gonna be a marathon, like you say, TS.
Cheers, Em. Something changed about my Chaos Boon.
Okay, we got a new Chaos Boon. It is Transcendent Discovery. You have a plus 73% chance to find 100% resources with your gathering tools, which is like good in theory, but at this stage of the game, I don't need resources. I need stuff that's going to benefit me in battle. So honestly, that's a little bit disappointing and underwhelming. That's not what we needed right now. I feel like in previous runs, we've got such good boons from the Transcendent Embryo, and unfortunately, that's just not happening tonight. Any other night, yeah, this would be all right, but tonight, we need stuff that's going to impact my ability to do battle. That's unfortunately just not what we're getting. Twins of Typhon are down. That wasn't too bad. That was pretty easy. Monsters vanquished with a hell of a backtrack.
I'll deal with your father next.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. And while we're here, I think we can gift Grandma Demeter a nectar.
Grandmother, we've so much making up to do for all the time we could have spent getting to know each other. I trust we'll do just that soon enough. Though for right now, there's this.
It's strange. As much as I loved your mother, she never honored me thus. Perhaps I was too lenient with her, or perhaps your generation is merely more considerate of their predecessors.
Olympus, I accept this message.
We've still got time before we have to fight Typhon. So I think I'm going to go steady growth. Whenever you clear enough encounters, a random boon you have gains rarity. Encounters per rarity upgrade, 4. We'll definitely get at least 1 rarity upgrade, maybe 2, because we're still early on here in this summit area. Alright. That's 1 encounter down. Do a quick little fishing in this pool of disgusting, murky-looking water. Oh, dang it! I had a jumpy trigger finger there.
There remains.
I pulled the trigger much too early. Alright, I'm gonna do fresh sustenance and mystery boon. Should I do salt? Yeah, let's just get it all. At this point, there's really no reason to save money. If something looks good, let's just spend it. I need the upgrades. And we need to be able to use a lot of magic against Typhon, because obviously, as we know, that boss fight is a marathon, not a sprint. And you can burn through magic really, really quickly. Let's go see Zeus next. Oh!
Good luck, Typhon.
It's been a minute since we fought the eyeball. The last couple of times we fought the tail. Tonight it's the eyeball. So much happening right now. I am struggling to keep up with everything that's happening on my screen. There's monsters and explosions and other various effects and lots of colors, and this is a lot. Okay. Woo! Monster thwarted. That's step 2 on our path up to the summit. Typhon's eyeball is down.
Breathing.
That's disgusting. Let's collect our Hermes loot. Okay, so from here... Ooh. Your hex makes you impervious for a second. Our hex restores magic.
The limits of my light.
Alright, we're gonna eat some food, we're gonna heal. That gets me almost to max life. Now we're gonna get a Zeus boon. Lightning Lance. Hold cast to aim where the binding circle appears. Foes within are struck by lightning. So at this point, we would do our cast, our circle, would do 90 bolt damage. It would do 60 deflect damage. It would do gust area damage of 4 every quarter of a second. And it deals damage 3 times in succession to foes in the binding circle with the hammer for 100. So all of those things together are going to come out of my cast, which means my cast, I think, is my most powerful thing that I have. We have got to make sure that is set up on Typhon at all times, because essentially that's where all my damage comes from. Is from that circle. All right. Speaking of Typhon, I think we're almost there. I think this is the final stop.
How about a resupply?
Lord Hermes.
Thank you for the supplies, Hermes. So our max magic goes up, and then we also get a boon from Hephaestus. Martial art. Ooh. This is exactly what we needed. An infusion boon. Your attack and special will deal more damage for each earth boon you have. We have 5 earth boons, which means our attack is going to go up by 25%. That's literally exactly what we needed. I'm so jazzed about that. It says, Hermes may accept some ambrosia after his immediate concerns subside and you spend enough at his shrines. We literally have to bribe him? I spend so much money on you, dude. It's still not enough?
You should have everything you ordered from my special shrine with faster shipping free of charge. Now comes the hard part. Think you're ready for it, Em?
I'd be less ready were it not for you. Thank you for meeting with me here. Does Olympus know you're doing this?
They know I'm out delivering supplies. We're all on the same side anyway, right? No need to bore them with the details when they've got their hands completely full. I'm off.
Farewell.
Alright, now I know exactly what I'm going to spend my money on, and it is this. This is going to restore one of my death defies, which is so, so good. And then we have 60 coins left over, which is just enough to buy this. We can upgrade the Path of Stars a little bit more. Make it so our Hex restores even more health, and we can use it more. See, yeah. And then also, our Hex also fires our Omega Cast with a 100% chance to deal critical damage. Wow.
The sheer might of the moon.
Sheer might of the goddamn moon. Alright. Here we are, folks. Outside the door. We got 20 gold, but we can't spend it. If Hermes was here, I would have gave it to him in a tip. But alas, it's time to go in. Let's hope we're ready for this. The final fight.
Show yourself! Lord Zeus should be here soon.
So it's interesting, in this fight, the cast doesn't go on the ground. I don't know if you've noticed, it's like floating in the air. But it still seems to be doing damage, which is all I care about, so... Get rid of the minions. Alright. Phase 1 is down. 3 more phases to go. Oof, that hit me good. So as long as we can see that spinning circle of air in front of his face, I know my cast is still active. As soon as that disappears, I want to make sure I put my cast down as soon as possible. Oof. Okay, here comes Zeus. This is the midway point of the fight.
Bolts to spare, Typhon.
Fuck him up, Unk. Sure is.
And fall back to the palace. Fight!
It's the plan. That is the plan, guy.
More eggs to break.
Alright, I'm out of healing now for the rest of the fight. Yeah, the cast. Putting down the cast, like, I feel like it's not obvious how much damage that's doing, but it's doing so much damage. Alright. This is the final phase, I think. Ah! Oh, damn it! I got hit by both of them. That's so terrible. That was worst case scenario right there. Oh my god, he's almost down. Oh no, I have 11 HP. No, 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 no. Die, motherfucker! How much HP do you have? This is insane. No! Oh my god. Ah.
Typhon.
I have a feeling he was really, really close to dying. Sadly, we will never know how much HP Typhon has. No, we will not, Robert. He was looking pretty beat up, though. I think I was really, really close to beating him there, which is so frustrating. I think the Achilles heel on that run was using the Transcendent Embryo the entire time. We were just not getting good boons from it, and the usual buffs that we would have against some of those bosses we weren't getting. So I think the reason I was unable to get to the very end was because we used that Transcendent Embryo, which sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. I wanted to complete that prophecy. I think we'll be much more successful in doing that if we use it in the Underworld. I should have known not to use it in the Overworld, which I find harder, but anyway. Anyway, there it is. We did defeat Kronos tonight, so all is not a loss, and then we made it all the way up to Typhon. We lost in the end, but we got a lot of stuff along the way, gave lots of people nectar, had a lot of interesting conversation with characters. We also had another victory tonight. We upgraded some of our weapons, and we completed a Chaos Trial. So even though it ended on an L there, this was actually a W overall for tonight's stream, so I'm not going to take that one too personally. We'll be back for a rematch against Typhon. And also, Alana had a boss victory as well. That's right. We're all beating bosses here tonight. We'll be back for some more revenge on Typhon next time. I mean, to be honest, nothing has killed me in a long time, honestly. That was our first death maybe in 2 streams. We didn't die at all on Tuesday, and I don't think we died at all the stream before that, so if anything, it was kind of our time, so I'm not gonna get too put out over it, but we will call it a night there, folks. Unfortunate to end on a down note, of course, but we're trying not to let that note be too down, because in the end, like I said, I think we did actually have lots of victories. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. You know I appreciate it, right? I hope you guys truly know that I really do appreciate it. There was so much kindness and support here tonight. We had a hype train earlier, tons of gift subs and bits, which I really appreciate. We had a bunch of raids tonight. Sugar Melly brought her gang over. Swaz brought his gang over. So many people stopped in and said hello, and I do really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much for being here. The playthrough of Hades 2 will continue next week. I'm off this weekend, as I mentioned. It's a big weekend for me as a sports fan. My New England Patriots have made it to the playoffs for the first time in many years, and so that's what I'm going to be doing this weekend, is cheering them on. So that's why I didn't schedule any weekend streams this weekend, because I wasn't sure what day they were going to be playing. So they're playing on Sunday. Hopefully when we return next week, I'll have good news to celebrate with you all. But otherwise, yeah, I think we're streaming Tuesday and Wednesday next week. Let me just double check my schedule before I tell you that for sure. Yeah, we're streaming Tuesday and Wednesday next week, and then we will have a weekend stream next weekend. So lots of streams coming up, and we are going to be playing Hades 2 for the next couple of streams, trying to grind out and make it to the ending of this fantastic game. So hopefully I will see some of you guys there. If you are new to the stream, you want to get caught up on Hades 2 and everything that's happened so far, head on over to the YouTube channel. I do upload all of the VODs from all the streams over there. I actually don't think I have Tuesday's VOD uploaded yet, so I'll make sure I do that. You guys can get caught up on Hades too. There's also lots of other content over there if you're looking for something to watch while I'm offline. I'm currently reaching the conclusion of 2 Let's Play series. Both Pokemon Conquest and Crosscode are coming to an end soon, so it's a great time to hop in and experience some of those games, as well as some of the other Let's Play series that I have over on the YouTube channel. Before we go, let's go on another little raid, shall we? I'm getting deja vu from Tuesday night's stream. When we finished on Tuesday night, we raided over to Rectorfire, who was playing SSX Tricky. And guess what we're doing tonight? We're raiding over to Rectorfire, who's playing SSX Tricky. Rector is awesome. Go say hello to him. Go enjoy SSX. I hadn't seen SSX Tricky in literally decades, so watching his stream the other night gave me so much deja vu. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it as well. Go over and say hello. TS has got the raid commands in the chat. Copy and paste the first one if you are a subscriber to the channel. And if you're not a subscriber to the channel, copy and paste the second one. Let's go flood Rector with lots of love and good vibes for the trickiness. And like I said, thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. I had an absolutely fantastic stream. Can't wait to be back with you guys next week to play some more Hades 2. Enjoy your weekend. Have a good one, guys, and I will see y'all real soon.